Good afternoon and welcome to Gangneung, Korea. We're here for the VoIP Defender World Junior Curling Championships 2017. The curling competition of the Olympic Games will be held here in the Gangneung Curling Centre a year from now, and who knows, maybe some of our young athletes will return to play in that as well. We have another smashing matchup for you today. We have two countries with a long curling history facing off. It's USA playing Sweden in the men's session number 10. We shall meet the teams for Sweden and their lineup. At lead, it's Max Beck. At second is Emil Hermansson. At third is Fabian Wingfors, and the team is skipped by Johan Nygren. Alternate is Anton Degerfeldt, and the team is coached by the very young Greta Aurell.
Team USA will be led by Graham Fenson. On second will be Benjamin Richardson. Third, Luke Violet. And this team will be skipped by Andrew Stopera. On alternate is Nicholas Connolly. And the coach will be Mark Lazar.
We'll take a look at how the teams stack up so far. We'll see Korea undefeated at the top. We saw them play Scotland last night. Canada and USA, both at 5 and 2, very much in the running for a playoff spot. After that, to follow is Norway and Scotland at 4 and 3, along with Switzerland and Italy and Sweden 2 and 5, China 1 and 5, and at the very bottom, Turkey at 0 and 6, still to win a game. The other games out here in the arena today, on sheet A is Korea playing China. On sheet B, we'll have Turkey taking on Canada. And on sheet C, we have Italy playing Norway. But all our attention, of course, on Sweden playing USA. As we just hear the Italian national anthem in the background. Yes, the Italian team being honored for this session. Il canto degli italiani, the song of the Italians. My name is Sander Ulvåg and I'm joined by my lovely commentator, Eleanor Adviento. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon, Sander.
Now the teams will have a minute here to get ready before the game kicks off, and I think a good opportunity for Eleanor to maybe give us some pre-game predictions.
Yes, of course. Well, Team USA may be sitting at second equal in the round robin, but a place in the playoffs is far from secure, with 5 teams still with a fighting chance of qualifying. As for Sweden, it's never over until it's over, but realistically, they're going to have a hard time qualifying for the playoffs. They need to win their next 2 games and have luck on their side in order to qualify. So I would describe Team USA as an opportunistic team. They are great at capitalizing on their opposition's mistakes, as most of Team USA's multiples have come after mistakes from the other team. And when without hammer, Team USA are also really good at forcing their opposition to win. So I think Team USA is going to do what they do best and play cautiously and stay patient. In order to be competitive, Team Sweden needs to call for simple shots to increase their rate of execution and keep the game close. With that, I think we'll see Team Sweden play on the defensive side as well, so we can expect to see some blank ends and trading of low scores.
Well, it's always interesting to see if it pans out like you think it will. I think you've been pretty on the money so far this week, Eleanor, as we see Max Beck lead for Sweden throw the out-turn draw. So not coming out too aggressively here, the Swedes. And of course, with that stone running all the way through the house, it will be a good chance for USA to throw the corner if they were so inclined. But clearly they have a game plan here to just keep the first end open, so they will draw to the wing. And it is something we see from many teams. And the one to play that draw is Graham Fenson, lead for Team USA.
It can be quite nerve-wracking to start off the game with the very first owner's lead.
Be real close, but shit. I think it's here, guys. Yes. No, need to touch it. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Good.
And that one also coming all the way to the back of the house, just barely hanging on.
Sorry, G.
Moxbeck will get to play a takeout here on the second one.
Yep. 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 Yep.
This sounds pretty good.
Yep.
Coming down, and we'll see a full hit. It does roll out, however. But seeing how USA drew the wing on their first one, I'm pretty sure they'll just do that again.
Just T-line. Back's fine.
Line's a hair tighter.
That's less ad.
Hair tighter. Luke's rocked the whole way.
Yeah, that can go, guys.
Hard, Luke.
USA
Just fine.
winning the last
All right,
stone
Luke,
draw
get it
with
there.
their distance of 24.1
Get it
centimeters
there.
compared to Sweden's
paint, boys.
208.5 centimeters.
Get paint.
We'll check out the rules of play here. 6 ends minimum in the round robin stage. 38 minutes of thinking times awarded for both teams, and of course they'll have one 60-second timeout if things get all dicey and they need the coach to come in and help them out. This is second player for Team Sweden, Emil Hermansson.
Yep. 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 Yep.
He's looking to play the
Go, Max. Max.
hit and roll out here, just keeping things tidy. USA will again just draw to the wing.
Probably 90, right?
With that. Maybe I can ease from that.
We'll have our first look at the American second player, Ben Richardson.
Line's good.
Boyd's pretty good.
Line's good.
Really?
Looks pretty good, guys.
All the way. Keep going. Keep going. Can't hurt it.
Good sweep.
Good throw.
Good.
Then pop.
Yeah. Oh, ren. Oh.
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 Hey.
Hey, nej, nej, nej.
Oh boy, an early mistake there from Hermansson,
Yeah.
not making
Might be an air
contact with the
solo.
yellow,
Yeah, it should be a little slow.
and a really easy chance for USA to split the house here and maybe get an easy deuce.
This is what Sweden's going to want to focus on throughout the game, is just make call for simple shots and make these simple shots.
I think we're there, guys.
Line's good.
That looks close, doesn't it?
Just like
think it's
back
there.
four's
I
perfect.
think it's there.
Easy, guys.
Curl a little bit. Luke,
Easy.
real good.
Yep. Yep.
Right here. Hard back. Hard
Get
back.
it even,
back.
hard.
Keep going.
Keep going.
Good.
Yeah, it's good.
And they do get some good separation.
Then pop.
The double's probably not on here, so Sweden will play a hit and roll. So hit this yellow stone next to Nygren's broom and try and roll over, try and group the yellows. Fabian Wingfors
Vänta.
playing third
Vänta.
rocks
Vänta.
for Sweden.
Yeah. Yep. 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 What?
Bra.
Yeah, it's throwing.
Yeah.
What did you get on that, G?
90.
Team USA just
And
going
it's
to
a pretty
ignore
big
the
ad.
Swedish stone in the back because they're already counting one. So they're just going to draw for their second point.
Luke Violet plays third for the Americans.
T.
Line's
Well,
good.
tiny bit.
T.
He's had a good week.
Just back four ways
G.
good.
Be patient.
Ben's
Be
rock.
patient. Yeah, you can probably go. You can go.
Played his first World Junior
Hard,
Curling
Ben, gotta be
Championships
shot.
back in 2014 in Flim, Switzerland,
All the way,
only
keep
age
going, Ben.
14.
You got it. Nice and
Hard,
steady.
Ben.
Also
All the way,
skipped
Ben, hard.
the US team at the Youth Olympics in
Okay, it's fine.
Lillehammer, Norway,
Good.
last year to a silver medal.
Samme fart.
So he's got a lot of experience coming into this week.
Ja, lite lös.
And experience is maybe something the Swedish team is lacking at this level.
Hårdare, hårdare.
Their debut at the World Juniors.
Yep. Yep. Whoa. Whoa.
And they seem to be caught off guard just a little bit.
Whoa. Whoa. Det är bra.
Maybe not their year,
Two.
as they're now sitting at 2 and 5.
Alright,
Playoff
I'm
chances
second shot.
very much out of the question. And it's more about staying alive, of course. That is getting increasingly harder as
Clean. Close.
Clean.
Yep.
Yep.
Hard.
countries develop in curling.
All the way, gotta go hard.
Teams are constantly getting better.
Yep, hard. Hard.
Hard.
We have seen teams like Scotland getting relegated from the World Juniors on a couple of occasions.
Allt upp till 3/4 är bra.
Actually, Sophie Jackson's team
Så här med
had to
isbad.
qualify through the World B qualifier this year.
It's quite an amazing thing to see that Sophie Jackson's team is actually leading the women's championship right now.
Dämpad.
Well, that tells you something about the
Bort från egen.
how tight the competition is.
En normal fart. Va?
A lot of good junior teams
Normala
nowadays.
farter eller?
Ja då.
As we see skip Johan Nygren of Sweden getting a chance to get out of trouble here after a mistake.
Nej, kör!
Well, he's over curling and he's going to jam the yellow. And that was a great chance to prevent
Lite mjukis.
Does he ever go here?
a score of 2 for the
It
US.
rolls out and he hits the plank, but
Oh no, he just noses it. If I'm here,
yeah, you're
I
right.
don't love that.
Actually throwing 7-8. Okay, it's getting quick. I think you need a little more, Andrew.
Okay. You like just splitting?
Yeah, I
It's
do.
fine, yeah.
Okay.
I don't need to get carried away here. 2 is real good.
What do you like?
A 90 with a little bit of that.
They did talk about coming down
How quick compared to yesterday?
onto the red,
Not quite as quick.
but
I feel like I have too much.
going
ice.
back to
Air
just
left, Luke.
just a split,
I don't think so.
draw to
I
the other
really
wing,
don't think so.
get maximum separation. They won't mind keeping this or getting this all the way deep, back 12. Try and get the yellows level. Andrew Stopera with his first stone of this game.
G. Okay,
Just gotta
go
be
on,
back
back
G.
8.
Line's good.
A little tight.
Line's good.
Line straight. Bend all the way. Bend all the way. Right back to my stick.
Keep
Right
going.
there. Gotta go.
Hard bend.
Yep, can't hurt it. All the way now. Heads
Hard
down,
bend.
all the way. Heads down, all
Hard
the way. Gotta
bend.
go. Every inch.
Good.
That's good.
Doesn't quite get it to the back 12, so there is a double for Sweden.
Just got a thicker burn.
Tunnel.
Not too awkward of an angle either.
No.
Say that one on
Not the easiest double, but
broadcast.
makeable enough that he'll be upset if he doesn't make it, I think.
More everywhere. Yeah, I definitely.
That's why I didn't want to.
Yeah, I mean, we just took we put yours. Was it you or was it Ben who threw it on the center line?
The Swedes are always known for making these cross-house doubles.
Whoa! Yep!
See if he can make this one. Johan Nygren. Sounding close. We go 1 and 2. There we go, and he sticks around. Great shot by Sweden. And that's the kind of shots they'll need to pick up their confidence after a tough week. There we go. Great action. Hit that perfect. And with that, actually will now force USA to make the draw for the single point. And that will be mission accomplished for Sweden after a bit of a dodgy start. So this is the last stone of the first end. Andrew Stopera just played the draw, so should be close with this one. He has more than
Good judge.
all of the 8-foot. Sweepers on it early though.
Keep him down. Looks like you got it.
Keep going.
Ben Richardson
Right on the
and
tee.
You probably got to go a
Graham
little bit.
Fenton
Gotta
on
go.
the sweep.
Yep.
Looks like they're pretty
good.
much in control here.
Good sweep base.
One yellow.
Good.
And they will find the top of the forfeit for the point. So after
Okay.
one end of play, USA will lead Sweden
Yeah.
1-0.
Should be a little sharper.
Everything is just growing.
Yeah. All right, top four.
Make sure
Top
we
four
take
title.
one more.
Make a good pair. Get a force.
That's how we got lost my hit. Just scrolled way more than anything else I've seen.
Nej, 14 sa han.
Where are you at?
14 sa han.
Graham.
6.
Line's good.
Second end underway here.
Top four.
Yeah, let's gotta go, guys.
Line's good. Ben's rocked the whole way. Line's good. Where?
Looks like you can get it there.
Go
Yeah,
then.
get it full top 12 then.
It's got to be full in the house if it's in. Keep
Okay,
going.
good sweep, boys.
Okay, good sweep.
As we heard in the post and debrief of Team USA, they're going to try to force Team Sweden to their 1 here.
Avslut va? En lapp. Avskrift.
Yep, well, that is very much the classic tactic in curling. You're happy to give your opponent the 1 point, and then you try and score 2 back with the last stone advantage.
Bra.
Typ där.
Bra.
Eight.
Yeah.
Back four. Back four back.
Okay.
Don't give us too much. Just back four. Yeah, it is. Top
Line's
four.
good. Line's real good.
Go for that, Stu, guys.
Yep, you gotta go.
Yep.
Ben,
Yep.
hard line.
Hard,
Ben.
top
Hard.
8.
Keep going.
Go.
Keep going. Keep going.
Go. Keep going. Keep going, Luke.
Okay.
Well, they don't get the L's quite online, and with the 8-foot pretty much open, Sweden's just going to ignore
Kalla
the
lite.
L's and come around the corner guard.
Helst kalla. Nej. Över kalla.
Something we might haven't really seen for too many of the junior teams this week.
Slut att räcka.
Sometimes it's easy to forget about the corner and never use it. So good to see that they're coming around here. Slipping just a little bit deep,
Okej så.
but I think Coach Greta Aurel might be pleased enough with that one. Greta herself a competitive curler, although she does.
Du spelar en take.
She has said that she stopped curling.
Vad sa du?
Next to her, of course, also a former competitive curler,
Okay.
Alison Kraviazik,
All right. You know,
You get the guard, that's
a
okay.
silver medalist at the World Women's Curling Championship. I think we might see both of them on the ice at some point. We know Alison Kraviazik have spared a little bit for
Just board.
Yep.
Just
Team
board.
Sigfridsson.
Whoa!
Weight's good, board.
Whoa! All board.
Yeah, weight's there.
You never really stop playing curling, I think.
Go on the red loop.
Too tough to retire.
Okay.
My coach is 71, still going strong.
Here's a coach for Team USA, Mark Lazar.
Been coaching the team for a year. And he's also a competitive curler himself, having competed in 12 US national championships and 1 Olympic trials.
Lite tight. Lite tight.
8, 9, 10, 10.
Vara.
10, 4,
Dra den nu. Dra den. Så långt du kan. Så långt du kan. Så långt du kan. Kom igen. Kom igen. Kom igen. Kom igen. Det är bra. Bra liv.
A good draw around from Sweden this time. Just a pair out quick to call for the peel on the corner guard. That is the danger rock for the Americans.
Clean. Yep. Clean. Yep. Good.
Might just see Sweden put it back for now. And that is, in fact, a call from Johan Nygren. Just feeling that if they put up the corner, they expect
Ligger bra.
the US team to peel it once more, maybe even a couple of times. So they're just delaying the move of coming into the house.
Tung linje alltså.
Dra den lite.
Det är tung linje. Upp,
Kom igen.
upp,
Hårt.
hårt,
Hårt.
hårt.
Kom igen.
Upp.
Räcker.
Ja.
Bra.
Nice guard there by Emil Hermansson.
You don't got anything on this side.
I got nothing.
All right, get rid of it.
Team USA going for the peel on the guard again.
Clean.
Same shot as last time.
Yep. Clean. Good.
And they're going to be challenging Team Sweden to put the guard at the same perfect spot.
Corner. 05 eller något eller?
Känns där.
Lite tight.
Den är där.
Tight linje. Bra linje nu. Tror den kallar över lite.
Ingenting. Max hålla den eller?
Ja,
Må ju köra.
kanske ja, kör lite.
Kör.
Räcker. Oh. Bra. Bra liv.
Hair high.
Okay.
All right, you got it.
Catch last. All right, make it.
You got it. Single peel's fine.
So I think maybe going for the run back here,
Yeah.
throwing the
Whoa,
big weight. See if they can maybe get both the Reds going.
Whoa. Whoa.
And they'll be unlucky.
Okay.
Actually stuffing it, but enough to my shot
Det
stone
ligger
here.
andra sten, vi kan dra runt den ändå. Du vill slå vickar.
Okej.
Det är andra sten.
Vad sa du?
Gillar den.
Ja.
Gillar den. Okej,
Vi klarar.
Ja, typ där.
Och vicka dit.
Jag vill bara slå Vicka ut
Här
också.
okej.
Slå Vicka ut också bra.
Spela på den.
Okej. Dämpad.
So firstly thinking they could just maybe draw around the corner and leave that yellow for now, but it is getting kind of late in the end. So feeling like you might want to remove the yellow. Trying to catch two birds with one stone, really. Remove the yellow and try and roll the shooter in behind the guard.
Go. Bra. Perfect.
But I think they're quite happy with that option.
Probably got this double.
They are lying too.
There, right here.
Yeah, just play it real thin.
Yeah. I mean, if you don't like it, but I think it's the call, right?
Heel.
Yep.
Here?
If you hit the 6 red first, that's not the end of the world. Yeah.
I mean, we're playing it real safe, so.
Yeah, I know.
Just
So
try to hit the
USA looking at the angles.
the yellow first, but razor thin, like we're almost. We're just trying to pretty much hit the red.
Yeah, hitting the red.
Thinking if they can get the yellow super thin, you might direct it onto the red stone behind the guard. But main objective, of course, is just getting the red stone top 12. That is the tolerance.
Whoa!
No, close, but no cigar. And I think Sweden might come around the guard this time. They ended up hitting the red stone first, I think. Didn't quite get the right angle.
Kom runt här. Perfekt. Okej. Frysen är inte riktigt bra. För då är det risk att man lämnar den.
Ja.
Dra dit. Marginal här bakom.
De kommer ju åt den. Ja.
Dra dit. Okej. Men spelar den så vi säker skotta då. Lite mindre.
Känns ju nästan säkrare.
Om den är lång så får du dra förbi den.
Vad tror du om vicken annars? Vicka ut lite. Lägger vi två lite utspritt.
Ja.
Där kommer de ju åt i alla fall en röd som ligger.
De kommer åt en röd, ja. Och den kommer de alltid komma åt.
Ja.
Gillar ni draget, eller? Draget topp 12, skotta. Eller alltså andra stämmarna. Och om vi är långa så... För de kommer inte ha en dubbel om vi inte är jämnhöjd. Jag gillar.
Discussing a few options here,
Eller?
taking their time. Call is to play the draw around the guard, but they're actually trying to pretty much come on top of their own red, feeling like if they come
för linjen.
come around it, in behind it, they might leave a double, as USA sees about half the rock, the one in the house already.
Bra
So
linje.
tough little draw here. Plan B would probably be to come around.
Dra ner den. Kom igen.
Just what they're going for now. You might want to get some separation. They have. Now let's see if USA feel like they can play the double, or if they're just going to come after it. You see Stopera already making up his mind here.
You want to touch more ice?
Thinking, keep it simple.
Give me a touch more. Like this?
Well, you have a little more room for error with this one.
Yeah, it should be good ice. It's freezing in the back.
Just get it somewhere in the 8 foot in front of that back red. And it's going to make it harder for Sweden.
Remembering that USA's end goal here is to just force Sweden to 1.
Touch tight.
Do it. Might
Line
need it.
close. Easy. Be patient. Lots of room.
That little back.
Can't be heavy. Where are we? Okay, yeah, Graham, stay close.
All to
Whoa.
Close, Graham.
All to it.
Wow. Coming up heavy here. Andrew Stopera.
Exakt som du vill.
And that's going to go past everything.
Det var lite
And it will be a draw for 3 for Sweden.
What'd you get on that, Ben?
Ja, det här på förra var en så här bit från Gangneung kanske.
Lite mer bara.
Ah, jeez, that was bad.
Last stone of the second end.
linje.
And things have been shaping
Bara er.
up nicely for Sweden. Getting that force in the first end. Now a draw to score 3. Sweepers are completely off it though.
Behöver ni rygg?
And we'll see if it can grow some teeth and settle down. I think it will. All on its own to the back of the 8-foot, and a huge score of 3 for Sweden. Perfect start for them as they now lead the game 3 shots to 1 over USA. And we'll be back with the third end.
Bra koll, grabbar. Bra koll.
Bra, 90 på den. Vad sa du? 90 på den, så jag bara.
4.
Okay.
Håll den. Håll den.
Third end underway. Max Beck, lead for Sweden. Will be looking to draw to the top 4. Now that they're up by 2 points, they know USA will more than likely throw the corner guard.
Bra där. Tappa den på nästa eller?
Känn inte efter för mycket, känns
Det är svårt att sopa.
Line's good.
Graham Fenson will throw the corner.
Line's real good.
It's real close, guys.
Yeah, it looks like you can go. I just
Just a
little bit.
Just
Yep,
a
keep
2-3,
it
guys.
moving. Keep it moving.
Gotta get it 2-3.
Keep it moving.
Yep, it's good.
Good. Nice shot.
Håll den. Japp. Japp. Hårt. Hårt linje. Hårt.
Ja! Kom igen då, Emil! Kör!
Kör. Kom igen. Kom igen.
Looking for a tap here. And he will get a tiny tap. And it's kind of the same situation we had in the second end, only reversed. Where USA now has a chance to come around the corner guard for maybe a shot stone. Those reds at the very top of the house.
Line's good.
Yep,
Ben Drog.
Graham's father,
Line's good.
yep. Go.
Pete Fenson,
Hard Ben.
Go, you can get it there, boys.
Hard
Go.
line.
the
Go.
Hard Ben.
Olympic
Hard.
bronze medalist from 2006 in Turin, Italy.
Go.
Graham also has a brother, Alex Fenson, who placed second in this very competition last year in Tornby, Denmark. So, you know, he has something to live up to here, Graham. Added pressure.
He has something to beat his brother's silver.
That's true. Comes up a little bit shy for weight there. Leaves a guard. But if anything, right side of the wrong.
What are we doing?
better off leaving a guard and drawing through the house, because now we can come around once more.
All right, just see line.
Or Ben Richardson, rather, to do so.
Drawing at 88% in this game so far.
Line's good.
Line's good.
Top 8.
Line's good.
Line's really good.
A little bit of room. Luke,
Now we're back.
just gotta be, as long as it's in the paint.
Det should be.
Can you go?
Yeah, a little bit, Luke.
Yep.
Go.
Hard.
Good.
Okay.
Stay with those.
Gets to the back 8. Not fully buried though, so I believe Emil Hermansson can come after it with some softer weight.
Japp!
Wow, ren.
Japp! Japp!
Japp.
Japp! Ja!
Japp. Hårt, hela vägen, hela vägen.
Japp,
Kom igen,
japp,
kom igen.
japp.
Bra.
Andy Hewell, good shot there.
Quite.
Maybe wanting to roll a couple of feet towards the center line. It does leave some backing for Jussi to come down on freeze too, but it's not in behind the guard, so this shot needing to be pretty accurate from Ben Richardson. Should have a good guess here after having thrown this draw with his first one.
Can't touch it. Room.
Back line.
Oh, then
No, just do it.
right off.
Got it. Got it, Jake.
Let it sit.
It's heavier than two.
Nope.
Not touching it, and it will just settle down
Not bad.
with a tiny tap. Not bad. That's what they make of that.
Det är helt okej att riva båda ju. Den.
Nej.
Okej. Ja, skulle kunna göra den. Med marginal, bara göra den.
Vilken fart. Ja, min sida är bra.
Sweden's just going to remove this, thinking probably the best result to make the double. Get rid of the backing, maybe roll the shooter towards the center line, but I think they'll just be happy to remove the yellow.
Sweepers on it straight away.
Kör! Rulla av.
Just all soft on release there, and gets all redirect off the guard and ends up jamming it. It seemed like Nygren thought it was past it. As you can see the sweeper stopping at the end there. It's hard to say if it would have made a difference, but tiny line call mistake anyway from the Swedish skip. Now the Americans thinking, well, we can't leave the red stones there forever. So they're making a play at them. Maybe just getting the top one here, rolling it over.
Whoa.
Just playing the double, they would always jam, of course. Leaves 2 yellows in the rings.
Okay.
Even though Sweden is lying shot at the moment.
Bara försöker ligga två någonstans utan att lägga upp på dubbel.
Spela den. Eller bara klippa cornern.
Nej, nej.
Okej.
Inte de har två emot.
Vad vill ni göra?
Jag vet slå vicka.
På den.
Vicka hit.
Kommer vi åt den eller?
Det är tajt.
Jag vill du slå vilka dit?
Det är väl okej kanske.
Ja, ligga två.
Eller ska vi dra någonting?
Slå vilka dit då?
Ja.
Dämpad.
Ja. Här på jämmen.
Kom här du då. Känns jättelite is va?
Team Sweden going for the hit and roll here, but I'm not sure if they're gonna get second shot out of this.
Yep. Wow, wow. Wow. Nej! Inte ett drag. Aldrig. Aldrig. Bra. Sopa inte direkt.
Just going to roll out here.
I think so.
You're here, that's okay too.
Okay.
Right here.
Yeah, so I guess the touch heavy is a little bit gross.
USA coming around the corner guard.
Yeah, 95.
Wanting to leave 2 Yellowstones buried.
Should be all there. Yeah. Back to it. Yeah, to it. Back to it.
Well, plan B is to come down onto the pocket.
Yep. Where? Should be right to it. Hard then. Yep. Yep, keep going. Okay, it's fine.
Give Sweden a chance to come right down with the draw themselves.
Jag gillar frysarna väl du. Det är ju inte dubbel om det ligger här heller.
Nej. Lägger jag mig där så är det väl en liten risk för en dubbel.
Ja.
Men andra sidan här då? Ja. Helt okej att lägga här också.
Precis, gömmer bra. Samma pass som förra gången då. Eller här.
Bara inte studsa liksom.
Looking at some of the other scores.
Kommer upp kött men...
On sheet A, China is leading 2-0 against Korea. On sheet B, Canada having a single point against nothing with Turkey. On sheet C, Norway against Italy 2-1 to Norway. And coming back to our sheet, Sweden leading 3-1 against USA.
Nästan bättre. Ja, exakt. Men duttar vi med en chapp så gör ingenting här. 0-0.
So this will be a freeze from Johan Nygren. Can always tap the yellows. So blind definitely most important. And that is what they're sweeping for at the moment. You can hear both the vice skip and the skip saying it's hard for line. You got to keep it. And I think maybe the weight a little off as well. And that's why they were obviously over curling. Didn't have enough pace on that. And that was definitely not the tolerance they had.
If I ever knows it, is that really bad? I'm just wondering.
He had some backing there.
He gives us 2 if he...
I don't hate playing it with this turn if we see all.
I don't like that turn yet.
Okay. 1.
Well, you could.
I don't mind playing it 2. We saw yours earlier here, so.
Yeah. Well, it moves though.
No, it'll go.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, just teams failing to capitalize on the other team's mistakes.
Try to stay shot with it.
But maybe Andrew will capitalize on it this time round.
Yep. You like that ice? I mean, we had one on G on Luke really take off.
Det går absolut inte lättare.
Jag hade bara en dålig strike.
Ja, okej.
Just 2. Close. Wait. Yep. Just 2. Yep. Just 2.
Hard!
Yep. Hard. 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 Gotta go. Hard. Pretty good. Yeah, that's good.
Yeah, pretty good shot by Andrew Stopera. And Sweden's pretty much forced to play the same freeze.
Vi lägger inte skott då.
Va? Sorry.
Ligger du skottar då?
Jeg kan ikke skottet på det, men
Lite snett där. Kommer inte få bort den.
ja, nej.
Lite snett, men då får den inte vara lång heller.
Ja, bara vi ligger andra sidan så okej.
Okej.
Another chance to draw back to those back yellows.
Gå ner och fryser där. Studsar vi lite så är det okej, men då måste jag ha linjen också. Försöka gå lite ensida.
High pressure shot here for Johan Nygren. Scored a 3 in the second end. It's a great start, but this could be an awful turnaround if it doesn't make it. Came up short with the first one. Sweepers on the second as well. Tight for line here. Waits better. Need to get all the way down there. Sit on the corner. And they will. But only for second shot. Still pretty good though for Sweden. They knew that getting it perfectly frozen and shot stone would be really hard to get. They said they would be happy to get second shot there, and they have. Now it's gonna cut USA down to 2. So just a bit of a game saver from Nygren, correcting his mistake there.
Is what I threw going this way not enough? You can probably get that to 4, right? Okay.
Let's see if Andrew Stopera can adjust his draw weight. Remember, he drew through the house in the second end to leave that shot for 3.
With the shot, would you rather draw to backing or just do a cold draw?
guys, no
I always like the call draw. I don't know.
Right in the 4-foot, guys.
You don't want to think about anything else. And
Hard, guys.
the ice is so predictable here.
You got it.
15, I gotta go.
And when you have 2 good sweepers too, so much room for error.
Go hard. You got it. It's down.
See if Richardson and Fenson can drag it there. Yes, they can. Into the forfeit.
No backing required.
USA scores 2, and it's a tied ball game after 3 ends of play.
Good end.
We'll be back shortly with the 4th end.
Top 4, they'll probably throw a corner.
Yeah, sounds good. Meeting here. What'd you click on that?
407.
Yeah, I got a 15.
I just wasn't unbelievably positive.
Welcome back to the Gangneung Curling Center here in Gangneung, Korea.
Line's good. Ben's rock. Line's a little
We
tight.
have all eyes on sheet Delta
Definitely not you, Luke.
for Sweden,
No,
USA.
line's good.
A game that is
Luke, a little
tied
bit.
up at the moment.
Nice and tight here.
USA
that's-
started the game with the hammer, but Sweden have now turned that advantage into their favor. And with a tight score, Sweden will have the last stone advantage for the 4th end. USA puts up the center guard, but Sweden will counter and throw the corner with lead Max Beck.
Gå ner, gå ner, gå ner, gå ner. Kom igen. Kom igen.
Max was actually born in Seoul, South Korea, but is now currently living in Sweden.
Jävlar rakt den gick då.
Yeah, he doesn't speak very much Korean, unfortunately, but he's pretty keen on speaking English. Always looking to improve.
Line's a little tight, yep.
I'm sure he knows a few Korean phrases.
Pen.
Then again, we all do,
Hard
after
bend.
spending
Hard line.
almost a week here.
Hard.
What's your best phrase,
Wanna go?
Sander?
Whoa.
Probably something I shouldn't say on the air.
Oh, okay, yep.
But I do sing a mean drinking song. We can do that after the show. It's more of a children's game, really. Bit of clutter
Bara fart.
in front of the house here.
Behöver vänta.
3 guards after 3
Behöver
stones.
vänta.
You might get a 4th one.
Gå på den.
Is this one also crashing on the guard?
Jag sa det. Var bara lite mycket.
Yeah. You got to wonder if we're not in Korea, but actually in China, because that's a great wall.
Tror bara var lite
I just
mycket.
don't want to do this.
Nej, men jag tyckte det såg tajt.
But
I guess
Det kändes tajt.
Thank you.
men-
Yeah, I'm fine with that. Like, back 8, back 12.
Okay. Yeah. Just like a heavy draw.
Yep, exactly. Think dry.
You get that.
Ben Richardson is shooting 77% for the week.
Lots of weight.
Back 12, yeah.
Close. Whoa. Room.
Back 12.
Looks like they are going for a tap on the guard here. This one hanging wide.
Might tap up the red.
Yeah, might do.
Okay, it's fine.
But now we have 5 guards. This is getting getting interesting.
Oh.
Yeah. Maybe not the
Spelar bara 4/5 delar
best
på den sidan.
front and end we've seen so far this week.
4/5 delar på den.
Okay.
And of course, Sweden with the last stone thinking, well, we want a way into the forfeit here if we need to score, so
Whoa.
they will try and clear the front.
Whoa. Med.
Emil Hermansson
Yep.
looking to get a couple of the rocks moving. He gets 3 going.
Bra så.
Pretty good shot there.
Like that.
T.
Line's good.
Room.
T.
Tons of room.
Back.
It's got to curl a ton.
Back 4.
G.
Graham. Hard
Hard.
finish. Hard finish.
Hard.
Keep going. Okay.
Micke, ha det.
Andrew.
Ha det hela.
Andrew, was I just wide?
I thought it was okay.
Okay.
Benny.
So Andrew,
Tempo.
maybe giving a bit too much
Okay.
ice there. It's important for skips to admit when they give a little bit too much ice so that the thrower doesn't think that they were wide in that shot and compensate
Yeah.
for it in the next
Yeah.
shot.
Yep. Whoa.
Whoa.
Nej!
Bra.
Okay.
Hermansson makes the hit and stick.
Bra led.
2.
You say you don't want to be too aggressive here.
2.
Clean.
Could come around the guard, but
Easy.
Yep.
don't want to leave the red stone out in the wing.
Hard. Hard. Hard.
Yep.
Luke Violet gets the hit and roll.
Okay, that's good, Luke.
See Sweden try and hit and roll back.
Stamp out.
We're sort of trying to get the play away from the center line.
A little bit.
If they ever rolled in behind here, it might look good. It'll be fully buried, but it's going to force USA to play the draw around the center guard. And then we're going to have a lot of play around the forefoot.
Ren.
Yep.
And that's going to
Kom med. Yep.
give Sweden just a lot less room to score.
Whoa. Whoa. Bra.
Yeah. Don't eat this.
We'll see USA thinking, well,
You got it.
we don't love rolling in behind the guard because we'll be back to the T line, but at least we'll suck Sweden into playing around the center guard. And maybe that way get our force.
Luke Violet with an overall statistic of 82%, ranking first overall among thirds, and has been like that for the whole week so far.
Good.
Yep, it's typical when we bring up things like that we get a miss.
Is it on?
Yeah.
The old commentator's curse. Once again, but the shooter does hang on.
Nice time for him to get a water.
For what?
It's a nice time for him to get a
Inifrån
water.
eller utifrån?
Vi ska inte dra då. Okej.
Där eller där?
Jag går utifrån.
Nice.
Så normal är ute nästan.
Dämp.
You can see just barely hanging on the black line there.
Nej!
Oh. Oh.
Hey.
Oh.
Ren.
Just on the 12-foot circle.
Bra.
And it's, of course, called the 12
Jag var
foot
tvungen att torka bort blod.
because it's,
I don't know if we're gonna run
well, the house is 12 feet in diameter.
Well, I think we roll close to here.
And the white 8 foot is 8 feet
we
in
freeze.
diameter, and the blue 4
I'm fine
foot.
with that.
Well,
Like,
you
if
know
we-
where
if
we're
we know
going
that
with
it's
this.
okay, but I think we just roll like not under, but close to it. Okay.
Yeah.
Like I think he's
Gives us a chance to roll under.
like I think he's not. I don't know. I don't think he wants to roll under the center guard on his first.
Yeah, it's so deep that.
We'll just weld it on, and he'll get forced if he does that. So
Yeah.
I think this is good. 2.
Yep.
Yep.
Yep. Hard. 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 Gotta go every inch. Hard. 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 Hard.
Okay. Good.
Nice shot.
Oh, it does hang on, and it's fully buried, so I don't think Sweden has much choice than to come around the guard, but they'll probably be quite happy to do so. Maybe try and set it up for their 2 here.
Yeah, not quite where we wanted to roll it.
Now, where's a good spot to
tighten.
put this Eleanor, and where's a bad spot?
Good spot would be top 4 along the center line. And you probably,
Marginalen är
well, you don't want to throw it through this one.
Då blir det tråkigt.
But you don't want to throw it too deep and leave something for Andrew to draw on top of.
Yeah, sometimes it might seem like the best thing to do in curling is to put it right in the pin, right in the center of the house, but if Johan Nygren does that,
Bra linje.
Stopera could make the freeze, and there'd be very little room for Sweden to put their second stone in for the second point. So as you say, just top 4 here would be good.
Göm den nu då, göm den.
Never deeper than that.
Gå lite.
Nej, nej.
Bra. Bra. Riktigt
They'll
bra.
come actually all over buried onto the T line. So actually just a tad too deep, but not too bad for Sweden.
At the little less than Ben's, and Ben wasn't even close to burying.
But if Stopera can make the corner freeze here, they might just nibble the 1 foot, and that's going to leave so little room for Sweden to get there too.
Lock it right
USA can maybe even afford a tiny tap here if they ever get that line.
Yeah, that yellow stone that was just thrown had plenty of room around that guard, so I think with a bit more weight you could actually get to that and tap the red back.
A little tight, close, G.
Line's tight, yep.
So a little tight for line here.
Line's good.
Line's good, E, room. Line's good, G. G, close. Line's good. Sorry, line's good. Where are we?
Looking pretty good. They haven't overcooked it here. Can't really bounce too much with this line. It's a little tap. Well, you know, they swept it a little bit. That's because they called out that the line was tight, so then the sweepers, of course, react to that and start sweeping. In the end, it didn't really need any help, as it does bounce off the red and
Yeah, it's just
sits
caught right in between.
fairly in the open.
Is this yours, Luke?
Lite mer. Så.
It's a good effort by Stupera, because this is definitely not an easy shot, but it is available. So just playing a back ring weight,
Ja.
try and get to the inside.
Jag försöker sätta den.
Maybe even nose is enough here.
Gå för den.
Just punch it out of the forfeit and score
Ska det
two.
vara tid?
I think you could hear them say, well, maybe the tolerance here is to hit the guard rather than jam. You don't want to give up a steal here. Last stone of the fourth end. Working it for a line at the moment. Maybe a bit of a panic lane call. It seems like they have enough room here. And they will jam it, and it will be a steal for USA.
One yellow.
A missed line call by the Swedish back end. You talked about the tolerance. That was not it. And after 4 ends of play, USA will lead it 4 shots to 3.
Måste vänta ut den. Fan. Nej, sa du. Ja, exakt.
Well, you can see the other sheets in action in the background. You always get 4 games for the price of 1 in curling.
Looks like it can go.
Sometimes even 5.
Yep.
And we are used to seeing 5 sheets at the World Junior Curling Championships. The only reason why we have the 4 this week is because we are following the Olympic schedule. So
Näppa.
the championships are a little bit longer than we're used to. And the players have a little more dead time on their hands. And for some teams, it's extra comfy. And for some teams, they don't know what to do. Some teams are just used to playing 2 and 3 games every day when they play in competitions.
What did you click there for? Huge ad though, right?
Only playing the 1 leaves you with maybe too much time on your hands. And that's where some experience comes into play at championships, knowing what to do and how to relax and
Stay close.
get ready for the next game.
Graham Fenson going for the draw in the house.
Good.
Nicknamed G by his team.
Okay.
He can also speak both English and Spanish.
Yep.
Well, we're going to have to test him on that, I think.
Yep. Ja! Ja! Kom igen! Kom igen, Emil!
As we see Sweden
Kom igen, så.
opting for the defensive calls here.
Mer kan du
Looking
ju.
to blank the fifth end, I think,
Lär ju orka mer än sådär.
and retain hammer for the even ends, even though they are 1 point down. But they've set a tactic for themselves,
Peppa upp honom bara.
and they're following it.
Neither teams have been perfect with these hits, so who knows, they might be just waiting for an opportunity to arise.
Yep. Clean, clean, clean. Good.
Igen. Igen. Yep.
We talked about how these nations have quite a bit of curling history.
Roll in.
We did mention yesterday how USA is playing curling in more than 44 states. They have about 20,000 curling players in 170 clubs, which has, yeah, those numbers have been about doubled since the Olympic Games back in 2002, which were held in Salt Lake City.
Yep. Just two. Yep. Right up. Just
Actually, the curling competition were
Yep. Yep.
held in Ogden,
Just two. Clean.
to be more specific.
Clean.
Fine.
Good.
Sweden has a history, of course, as well. The game coming from Scotland, it's usually the Scots who have brought the game to most countries. As we see a first on this week's broadcast, a hogline violation. Emil Hermansson letting go of that rock a little too late. Now there is a magnet strip in the ice, and that's gonna make a red light go off in the eye on the hog technology and the handle of the stone. If it's released too late, and that has happened, and what the players are supposed to do then is just stop the stone, because
Little lad.
At least T.
of course it is a violation, and all of a sudden
tight.
this end is turned on his head. USA can draw into line 2.
Where? Where?
All the way, boys.
Just as I was going to explain
Good, that's good. Easy.
some of Sweden's curling history, but we'll do that later. But now that we have a little more action in this fifth end,
Skicka dit.
things not going as planned for Sweden. We're hoping for the blank, but they still have a few rocks to go.
It's hard when you get a hogline violation because, you know, no one does it on purpose. Sometimes you just hold on it for a little bit too long. But it's important to just move past it, not to dwell on it. And for the sweepers and the skip, just to not dwell on it either. Still got the rest of this end to play.
Two.
Two.
Yep.
All right.
All right.
Whoa. Wait, yeah.
Whoa, whoa.
Two. Whoa.
Whoa. Good.
Good.
Really nice hit and roll to the wing, leaving the yellows perfectly level.
Good weight.
Den pass.
All of a little surprised Sweden's playing the hit and roll off of this stone, actually.
Ta lite mindre då.
I mean, it make more sense to play the hit and roll off the one on the winger. So that way, you better chance to group the stones. If you ever make the nose hit on this one, use take and roll to the other wing and have 10 feet of separation. And they're actually going to over curl. What is happening with Sweden? Hogline violation. Now a flashed stone. Wow. Cannot afford to make these simple mistakes, and that's probably why they have lost 5 games so far.
Like pretty much what you want in your first, either T-line or back four is perfect.
That's fine, yeah. I like back.
You have to remember that Sweden does have the last stone advantage here, and there's no guards in play.
All right, don't want to go.
So they're always going to have a fairly straightforward shot to score the one, but with more yellow stones building up, it will put additional pressure on the skip, Johan Nygren.
He freezes, odds are we'll have a blast for fly.
Yes. Should have a blast for the force. So.
Yeah.
Så de lägger upp sig.
Andrew Stopetta, Team USA skip. His most memorable sporting achievement was winning the 2017 US Juniors, which of course earned him the right to represent his country with his team here at the World Junior Curling Championships.
Yeah, get a T, get a T, get a T.
Good sweep, Blue.
Okay, good.
Making a nice draw here to lie 3.
Kom med hur som helst och rulla upp dit i alla fall. Spelar. Tredjedel.
Ja, rätt tjockt för rulla.
Nej, rätt.
Den är inte tung, du sitter rakt här. Du måste få tjockare träff och komma översidan upp.
Får inte komma för mycket översidan. Den är tunn.
Alltså, den är inte här precis. Då sitter den här.
Nej, men den är tredjedel.
Du gillar inte alls den här, eller?
Jag gillar den här då. Vi går för trippen. Rulla upp är ju bra också.
I think Sweden's going for the double here. Sweeper's on it straight away.
1-2. Oh, so close to getting the third. I remember he made a real nice double in the very first end. And now so close to making a triple.
That's not going to keep here.
Yeah, just give me this too.
Or, yeah. I don't mind you going side 8, but make him
Just caught it
juggle
a
the two.
little bit too thin.
Do you like that?
You like top 8
After
or
the
side
first
8?
one, just a hair thicker. And that could very much
Yeah, just
have
even
worked
him up.
out for
Don't
them.
give him any-
Gav lite mer effekt än vad jag trodde.
Yeah. Just need to get a top 8 though.
Top 8. Okay, T, make sure we're in paint. Top 12 is good, but be conservative with this one.
Hard bend.
Okay, you could be here. Easy. Right here.
Looks like you can go maybe a touch.
It's good, it's right there.
But it's it. Okay, good. Good sweep, guys. Fine.
USA will find the house and set 2. No other
Lite mer.
shot for Sweden than the nose hit to score 1.
Nice. Yeah?
Spela dämpad, vi spelar alltid dämpad.
So we're down to the last stone here of the fifth end. Sweden did not get the blank that they were hoping for.
Yep.
But they could score one here and tie up the game before the sixth.
Igen.
And this one sounding pretty good from the Swedish skipper Johan Nygren, and will be one for Sweden. And it will be a tied game after 5 ends of play for each, as both teams will head off the ice for a 5-minute break. A chance for them to talk to their coaches, have a power bar, and get ready for the next 5. We'll be back with some highlights for you in a few moments, and of course the conclusion of this game between the Swedes and the Americans. USA were forced to score their one in the first end. This is the second, where Andrew Stupera, skip of USA, missed a draw and left this for Sweden. Johan Nygren of the Swedes placing his last draw into the house for 3. Great start for Sweden. But in the third, a few more problems for the Swedes, as USA were looking to score big. A good freeze by Johan Nygren. Saved the end, but still a draw for 2 available for Team USA. Stupera right on the money, and they tie up the game at 3 each. In the fourth end, a nice little freeze tap by the US skip. It did leave a chance to score 2 for Sweden. A bit of a missed line call And they caught it too high. And that would give USA a steal of 1. And with that single point in the 5th end, they're all tied at 4 each. You can see the percentages are, well, they're not too far apart. USA only outscoring Sweden by 4%. There is that one stolen point from USA. Well, looks like we have a lineup change for Sweden. And I think it is Anton Degerfeldt to come on for Emil Hermansson. Why? We don't know at this point. If it's just a tactical change or if Emil Hermansson is experiencing some difficulties. Illness, joint pain, wouldn't be too weird.
At his age of 18 years old?
Oh, well, I have had them for years already.
Oh.
Then again, I am an old man at 26. Well, it takes a toll on knees and shoulders and everything. Especially, I think more and more now that these young players are getting so competitive. They're playing so much all the time, and they're constantly in the gym as well, so there's bound to be a few injuries. We've seen Degerfeldt once so far this week. He got on to play 2 stones, so he's currently at 50%, although they claim to have made both their shots, so maybe well, we'll never know, really.
It's quite difficult being alternate and only having played a couple of stones and then suddenly stepping into the 5th end, you know, wanting to be the best you could be.
Yep, I've done that before.
Line's good.
Coming in and
What do you do to talk up yourself, you know, to bring confidence?
nothing.
Okay.
It's just
You just naturally are.
they'll turn around, they'll say, all right, come on.
Good.
You get on. I think I asked for one practice slide. They said no. I gave him my puppy eyes, and he went, all right, come on, quick. And then sat in the hack and, you know, just gave it a wild guess.
Do you remember what it ended up?
Top 4.
Very nice.
It's very lucky.
Bra.
Mycket bra.
But always fun, of course, to come onto the ice.
Bra linje. Se ut att räcka.
The alternate
Se ut att räcka.
is the
4.
silent hero of the team, depending on what you ask from the alternate.
Okej.
So who is Anton Degerfeldt? Well, he is 17 years old, and with Johan, he went to the Winter Youth Olympic Games, where he played a 2nd, and they placed 6th.
Room. Looks at least
Hold there. T.
room.
Well, he makes a nice adjustment on his 2nd shot there.
Not
Not a
sure
lot of
yet,
room.
not sure.
Puts
Yeah,
it on the
looks like
button.
Looks back.
That is really tough to
Mine's
know
getting better.
the weight of the ice just coming on like that.
It'll sit. You can go
Yep.
a little bit.
Go, Luke. Yep.
That's something maybe non-curlers
Good.
won't realize, that the ice is always different,
Arnold.
and it's almost impossible for
Okej.
any professional player to just come on any ice and just throw it to the button. It's, if you don't know how quick the ice is, you're going to have to throw at least one rock to get a sense of it before you can start dialing yourself in. And that is why we have a pre-game practice as well. Both teams get to come on the ice for 9 minutes each and get a little feel for the ice, so they'll have a good guess when the game gets rolling.
Yeah, I wasn't watching this Swedish practice, but some teams do just put their alternate as a timer during the practice and have the 4 players for that game throw the stones, whereas some teams let their alternate for that game throw 1 to 4 stones, and just to get a feel in case something like this does happen.
2. 2.
Line's okay.
Yep, push it out.
Line's good. Line's okay. Line's good.
A little light.
Luke.
Just a little bit, Luke.
Yep, Luke.
Whoa, whoa, whoa.
Oh. Yep.
Whoa.
Yep.
Obviously
whoa.
now replacing
Yes,
the
no,
corner guard.
Yes.
Good.
Good.
It's okay.
There we see Emil Hermansson has found his place on the bench alongside the 2 lovely girls, Alison and Greta. Not a bad place to be.
Yep. 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 Bra. Bättre. Ta emot stenarna, Fabian.
Sorry.
Of course, I have sat next to Alison on many occasions. She is a fellow commentator for the World Curling TV, but now taking on the role as team coach for Swedish junior curling. So we'll never know if she'll be back.
2.
Line's good.
To the left.
Room.
What a room.
Luke.
Luke.
Gotta go, Luke.
Hard, Luke. Keep going hard, Luke.
You got it. Easy.
Hard.
Yep.
Keep
Corner
going
guard comes
hard.
off, and
Hard. Keep going hard, hard,
Ben
hard, hard, hard.
Richardson will
Okay, good.
replace it once more.
På utsidan.
And we know that at some point USA will play the hit and roll off the red.
Ja, typ där.
And the question is, well,
Vill du gå runt med
will
en
Sweden
sarg?
come around first?
Ja, det kan jag väl göra.
Who makes the first move here? As Andrews de Pair just tying his shoelaces.
Eller köper det.
They don't tend to come off as often as maybe football shoes.
Whoa, 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 whoa.
Nej!
Helt upp.
Ren! Wow, wow, wow.
And Sweden will make the move here. They come around the corner. Can they get enough of the yellow? Yes, they can. They'll punch it out. Now USA will also make a move. Make the hit and roll.
Yep.
Yep, yep.
Clean.
Yep. Whoa, yep.
Hard.
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 Whoa. Hard. Whoa. Whoa.
Whoa, whoa, whoa.
Well, they will hit and roll, all too far, but
Kick. Not bad.
sort of roll onto the redstone instead.
Dämpa. Dämpa.
Okej.
Good thing there was a catcher there.
Nej!
Oh, 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 helt upp, helt upp. Var med.
Eka, eka. Ren.
Rent.
Bra.
Sweden
The hair low.
lies 2, I think. Violet looking for a double. Let's see if we can roll it in behind the corner too.
Clean. Whoa.
Good 3.
Whoa.
Close.
Whoa.
Yep.
Yep.
Whoa. Hard. Hey, that's fine. That's fine.
Double is made.
That's good, Luke.
Better all set in the open.
Tror jag vill spela normal här ute. Dina har legat kvar ganska länge.
out of that touch more, huh?
Jag har inte riktigt haft kontroll över dem.
It was real close.
Japp. Japp.
Japp.
Japp. Ren. Ren. Japp.
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 Kör då.
Japp.
Japp.
Ah.
And we'll see Johan make a hit and roll here. But sitting behind the house, the tee line, it gives USA the opportunity to freeze down to it behind cover. And potentially light shot.
Bara dra efter då.
Gå så här.
So you want a hair more than I threw the top 8 last
Just a pair up with the intern draw here, trying to set up for a deuce, a skips deuce, as a matter of fact.
Just me, all there.
And a skips deuce is made when you score 2 points with the skips 2 last stones.
Gotta go. Whoa.
They're starting to overcurl a bit, so they had to sweep it for line and leave some separation.
Just need a little more ice next time, I think.
I just threw it tight and hard, though.
Yeah, you were touching it. I mean, obviously it's fine, but
Eller? Vart har du då?
it's not bad at all.
Borde ju gå, men...
Ja,
Eller vill du hellre dra emot?
gå för det. Nej. Dra emot.
Det är säkrast så. Gör det.
Ja, det här blir bra. Se till att du är på insidan bara.
Ja.
Change of plan here from Team Sweden. Initially, they were going to go for the tap back on the yellow, but they've switched it to just a freeze, a corner freeze on the yellow.
Okej.
Samma som förut.
Ja, bra fart!
Bak 8!
Rent! Bra fart!
Bak 8!
Eka då!
Bak 8! Bak 12!
Här då, bra fart!
Bak 12!
Bak 8!
Igenom!
Bak 8, bak 12! Mer! Bak 12! Mer, japp! Bak 12! Japp! Wow! Wow! Wow!
Deras, eller? Ja! Bra!
Ja.
Really nice tap there by
Ja, blev perfekt så.
Johan Nygren.
Bra alternativ.
And Sweden lies 2. USA is thinking, well,
Touch forfeit.
no way we're making a double for the 2 points here, so it's just a draw. Needing a piece of the forfeit.
Here, less weight. That was probably back 12, right?
Yeah, that's not heavy too.
Last stone of the 6th end. It's a tied game at 4 each. Richardson and Fenton
Lines
on the
tight,
sweep.
ready to go.
Hard
Go, Ben, go.
early on.
Drag it, boys.
Trying to
You got
drag it all the way there.
Forefooot, you got it.
Needing a piece of the forfeit for the single point. Starting to come down on them here.
Every inch counts.
Keep
every
going
inch
hard.
They're getting to the
Gotta go
12th
hard.
foot. At least need a piece of the 8th foot, which they do, but it's not enough. And it's a steal of 2 for Sweden. Out of the blue sky.
Sorry, guys.
And
Did you get
that
it?
means after 6 ends of play, Sweden now up 6 shots to 4.
Get a deuce.
Ja.
Go, we're still good. All right.
Jag tycker det är som... Jo, in, men vad ska vi med målet? Målet är väl force, men vi drar in båda. Tror jag. De kommer inte gå på.
The seventh end is underway here at the World Junior Curling Championships 2017 in Gangneung, Korea, in the Gangneung Curling Center. My name is Sander Ulvåg, and I'm joined by Eleanor Adviento to give you the play-by-play. A big steal for Sweden there, Eleanor.
Yeah, I really wasn't expecting that. Andrew's been making great draws this game, so that really came from nowhere.
Yeah, they're going to have to reset somehow. And
yeah, as they said during the end break, you know, we're good, we've got this, we're still fine.
Looks close.
Little
Can
room.
curl.
Luke, if you can, yep.
Can curl.
Hard finish, Luke, yep, keep going.
Not too tight, though. Not too tight. Line's fine.
It's good.
All right, guys. Good eye.
Jävlar vad skräpen den är.
Bra linje. Bra linje. Vänta om ni... Okej. Ja, se lite... Okej. Bra. Bra linje.
Bra så uppgör. Bra Anton.
Bra kollgrövar.
again, a nice adjustment from Anton Degerfeldt, coming up a little bit heavy on the first one and this end too. You see,
Line's good.
We're all there. Yeah, should be all
he's
there.
coming out firing here.
T. Back.
We'll draw around the corner guard.
Yeah, back.
Close.
T. Can't touch it.
You need to finish a hair.
And as this
Looks
stone,
to be shot.
as this stone comes to rest, we'll have a look at some of the other scores, Eleanor.
Go.
On sheet A, Korea and China are tied 2-2. On sheet B, Turkey ahead of Canada 4-3. On sheet C, Norway ahead of Italy 8-3. And back to our featured sheet, Sweden ahead of USA 6-4.
Ren. Bra.
Max Beck makes the corner guard peel, having moved up to second position
Let's go, guys.
after Emil Hermansson came off the ice. And he's been doing quite well for himself at second too. Clearly a versatile player.
Line's good.
Line's okay. Line's
Luke.
good. Luke. Yep, Luke. Luke. Hard finish, Luke. Yep, keep going. Keep going. Keep going. Good.
Good.
Ja, det. Japp! Japp! Ren. Kör den. Bra.
Yeah, good saving. Good sweep on that last one.
Jag blir livrädd när det glider ut efter linjen.
Same thing.
Du sätter ju tillbaka dem bra. Det är bra.
A little more ad.
Same.
Line's good.
So, still with a little cat and mouse
Hard,
here,
Luke.
as I like to call it. Just running a few stones down.
Hard.
USA putting up the corner, Sweden
going, yep.
peeling it, and again we'll just wait for one of the teams to make a move. If Sweden wants to come around, get to the shot stone, if they want to throw a guard, continue peeling. They will continue peeling. Maybe a tad tight coming out the hack here. Fabian Wingfors. And he's going to run it straight past the yellow. Pretty sure the straight peel was called there, and he ended up over curling. So a chance for USA to
just bite the 8-foot.
come around again.
Yeah, I think so.
Maybe leave a stagger.
Oh, what's the matter?
With a decent ad, yeah.
Try and stagger the corner. This next yellow, and the Yellowstone already in the house.
Luke Violet having a great game so far, drawing at 83%.
Little room. Gotta curl a lot. Weight's good.
It's all
Graham.
T.
Weight's good.
Weight's all
Gotta
there.
finish.
Weight's pretty good.
Where?
It's all there.
Right
Where?
to it.
T.
Oh,
much right to
no,
Yeah,
it can't be
it's like
T.
frozen.
Yep, bend.
Okay.
Not all bad.
The line's pretty good. Just wanted a little bit
knappt
of
så här.
separation, really.
Va?
40% av den.
40.
Ja.
Kan komma runt på den på en dämpad, va?
Ja.
Eller vill du spela sarg?
Vad vill du göra?
Vicka.
Ja, välj du fart.
Vilken fart vill du spela?
Tror jag vill spela dämpad.
Kör det då.
Okej.
Just discussing the weight here.
Man tar den rent helt okej också.
Ja.
Rent.
Rolla!
Japp.
Japp.
Wow.
Japp.
Wow.
Rent.
Wow. Wow.
Oh,
Wow.
oh.
Wow. Okay.
Just gonna
Okay.
pick it clean. That is the last thing Johan Nygren said before the throw. Yeah, if you just pick it clean, it's
Like,
okay.
I hate to do this.
All right, maybe.
But they were looking to play the hit and roll to the center line.
Okay, let's.
I just don't want to leave it double, you know?
I know.
You have to roll to like here. But you're really rolling to here.
I don't hate open, I guess.
I mean, 2's good, so.
Okay. Sure we don't just draw around again? Then he's got to rip, then we do this, and we're sitting 3. Right?
Well, you can hear it. Violet thinking, well, what about drawing around again? But
Whoa, whoa.
Leo!
Oh!
he will play the set and roll.
Close. Go, G, go. Yep,
yep,
all the way,
yep,
all the way,
yep,
go, hard.
And he makes it. It's a good shot, but it will leave a double for Sweden. I think it was always going to. Of course, he could have rolled a little farther, but there's always a chance. And we have seen Johan Nygren be pretty precise with these upweight shots. Made a really nice double in the first end. He was close with a triple later on.
Yep. Whoa. Yep. Yep. Yep.
Big weight again here on the out turn from Johan Nygren. And it goes 1, And 2, there you go. He's got these shots in his back pocket, that's for sure. No problems there. Sweden sets 2. And well, Andrew Stopera gets ready to throw his first. We will take a look at his last one in the 6th end. It was a draw against 2. And even though Fenson and Richardson were on it all the way down, they just couldn't drag it far enough. And it was a big steal of 2 for Sweden. That could, well, that was a key shot so far in the game, and that could be really be the one they have to look back on if they don't pick up a win here against the Swedes. I remember USA sitting at 5-2. They're very much in the running for a playoff spot, but I would say they would have to win at least one more to be guaranteed a tiebreaker. Never safe at 5 wins. Sometimes even 6 wins doesn't give you a chance.
Top 4, no more than top 4.
We have seen 4 teams come through at 7-2 at the World Juniors before.
It's close.
Right?
It's all about winning as many games as you can. And this is a setup shot. Just coming up a foot too deep. Leave that foot shorter. You have the red backing, makes it really hard for Sweden to remove it. But now Johan Nygren should have a chance to come after it.
Se halva.
Ja, typ. Lite mindre tror jag.
Ungefär halva. Så här är 60 eller?
Ja. 50 kanske.
Japp.
Wow, wow!
Rent.
Rent!
Wow.
Rent!
Wow!
Ingenting.
Wow!
Ingenting.
Kalva.
Rent.
Nej!
Oh. Ja, bra.
Bra Johan!
Very nice shot by Nygren. Picks out the yellow. Actually, might stick around there on the very back for 3.
Bra skip.
And Andrew Stopera will be drawing against a few counters again. And this time he will have a lot more room, needing a nibble of the 4-foot. Last time he only nibbled the 8-foot, so actually the draw he played in the 6th end would be just good enough, as we see this number 8 rock from Sweden maybe not hanging on. Last stone of the 7th end. A draw for the single point.
8 foot. You guys, looks like you need it. Yep.
Keep going.
Let's go, boys.
Big sweep from the boys again here.
Keep going.
Now letting off it, so
Good.
that is going to settle down into the 4-foot. Good draw by the skipper, and well swept. USA grabs 1 point, but will be trailing Sweden as they lead it 6 shots to 5.
Yeah, go for it. We need a steal.
2 poäng. Spela
Eller ska vi bara
liksom.
dra in
Enkelt
på
topppoäng.
kanten eller?
En etta är jättebra.
Kan vi?
Så du drar på kanten?
Även om vi nollar, det är okej också. För att då har vi ändå sista sten. Då har vi 1 poäng i...
We are now in the 8th end
Line's good.
of
Two's
this
good,
game
guys.
between Sweden and USA.
Line's
Go.
good.
Sweden now
Go.
with the advantage. A 1
Go,
point
get it
lead.
2. Get it 2, guys.
And
Look
last
a little
stone.
bit.
Get it 2. Looks real close.
And as we heard
Luke,
during their
take
team
2.
talk,
Keep going.
they really need to
Good eye, boys.
Get a steal on this end. That's why the center guard has come up.
La den ganska vid.
20.
Kalla lite. Kalla lite.
Nära.
Wow. Lugn. Kalla. Lugn. Kalla.
Nära.
Och så kalla. Gå nu Fabian.
Okej, gå.
Gå. Kom igen. Kom igen. Kom igen. Okej, bra.
Jag tror att det går mycket rakare.
Sweden here replying back with a corner guard, which is telling us that they're also wanting to score on this end.
Gå efter.
This end being an even end. And you tend to want to score on the even, let the opposition
Line's good.
take their one on the ninth,
Line's real good.
and have hammer on the
Line's
10th.
good. Looks close.
Line's really good.
Line's good.
Top four.
Top four's perfect.
Back four.
Should.
Gotta finish it. Yep.
It's
Luke,
close.
go.
It's close. It's real close.
Yep. Go. Go. It's gotta be buried. Go. Good.
Okay.
That's pretty good.
Vad så då?
Vad har du för tid på förra? 12.
The USA stone coming a bit further back than what they had hoped, but it is buried
Ligger bra.
beneath
Håll
the
igång
guard.
den.
Lite lång.
See,
Håll igång för linje. Håll igång.
the numbers for the leads. Graham Fenson playing 70%. Anton Degerfeldt 63, although we need to remember he's only played 2 ends.
Sluta. Rygg bak 4.
Okej.
And he's been picking up his game here.
Okej, så Anton.
Obviously, this side's good.
Lock one on there.
That's not a bad shot, actually. You might think perfectly frozen would be the best, but you know, if you have last stone, I don't mind moving the opposition rocks around, just keeping the forefoot a little more open, leaving you a little more room.
Right to it.
Now there.
Might prove to not be so bad there.
Really?
Gotta
curl a ton.
Yeah, it's.
Might slow down
Yep.
out here, but it should be
Whoa.
back 8.
Yes.
Needs to curl a ton,
Look.
the American boys say.
Keep going.
Although I didn't know they worked in metric terms.
Hack.
Fryser på från andra hållet.
Hack.
Vi ska inte bara frysa från andra sidan.
Så. Eller vad menar du?
Alltså frysa på egen.
Då har de en ganska enkel slash här.
Nej,
Spela hack. Det är okej att göra den så också.
Ja.
Hack. Ja.
Just lite
Rent.
mjukt.
Japp.
Nej, bra fart.
Japp.
Bra fart.
Japp.
Lite mjuk.
Oh. Mer.
Lite
Japp.
mjuk.
Japp. Hårt! Wow. Okej så.
Ja, sorry.
Helt okej.
Ja, den hade vi. Ja, vi hade haft den.
Det är rätt marginal.
With hack weight, Sweden was hoping to get the inside edge of the yellow on the forefoot, tapping it back and rolling undercover, but instead they're a little bit tight and wrecked on the guard.
Here you see the numbers for the second players. Ben Richardson at 82%. Max Beck at 77%, but again, Max had been playing lead for most of the game until Sweden made this switch.
Yep, Luke. Hard, Luke. Hard.
And he's actually been playing better on his hits than his draws, so maybe not such a bad thing to move him up to second spot. He's made some nice corner peels. Yeah, we'll see if he can make this run back too.
Bara lite på den sidan.
Det är helt okej att bara pila den.
Ja.
Marginalträff på utsidan då.
Lite mer, tror jeg.
So
Hvilken hand? Den.
Nygren thinking, well, let's make this run double. The other guy's thinking, well, you know, the straight peel is fine too, so we're going to err on the high side here, if anything. And that's exactly what they'll do. Sometimes you just want to go for it. Don't be too scared.
I like to get to the center line.
Well, if you do get the peel,
Oh, yeah, okay.
Not much.
It's not really any less.
Touch last.
I have to admit, I do like the man bun. You don't see many curlers rocking the man bun on ice.
yeah, I'm not going to make a statement.
You should grow your hair out, Sander.
3.
Oh boy.
Line's okay.
Fine. Weight's good. 2,
Little
3.
room. No, line's good. Just a 2.
Graham.
2.
Line's good.
Line's good. Ben.
Ben.
It's a 2.
Easy.
Lean in.
2, 3.
Luke Violet
Oh,
putting the center guard back.
Sit. Okay, good.
Over curls a tad. And now Nygren thinking maybe we can get to the inside here.
Ja. Bak 12.
Är inte bättre att frysa insida?
Vill ni bara frysa den?
Ja?
Vill ni bara frysa den?
Jag tror det är bättre.
Okej.
So first call was to play the tap. Now just going for the freeze.
Okej, går ju åt
Fabian
som,
Wingfors
tidigare matcher.
wanting to do that, and he's 100% on draw so far. Not sure if he's played too many. I think only the one.
Behöver kalla.
Bra!
Behöver kalla.
Bara det.
Ligger okej nu.
Lite kort! Måste du köra lite?
Ja! Hårt! Hårt!
Kör då!
Kör!
So having to sweep for line, they might just get the tap after all.
Bra.
They will, but doesn't really tap that yellow far enough, and
Yeah, can I get in there?
You might freeze to the yellow.
not able to keep
If
the
it kinda
shooter
like
in
my
the good
last
spot.
one did, we can.
Yeah, I mean, you get in the crotch, you're not 1-2, but it's pretty good.
They have 1-2?
Yeah. And you could run it, but I don't really like doing
I
that.
don't mind running the other one.
Good.
I mean, I just can't be wide with it.
It's not bad, actually.
Well, we could probably.
I just don't think you're ever getting
No,
shot.
we can't. We can't.
You're like
see.
here, which isn't bad. It's just it takes that
we gotta-
away.
I think we almost got to play this.
I don't mind this.
Yeah.
If you stick it, just even if you hit it low and go to there, that's really good.
Yeah. Do you want to try normal anything like that, or just?
I think you might as well throw it hard.
Yeah. Yeah, don't give me very much. I'll just adjust it in the hack.
Okay.
Just off. Touch more. Close.
Luke Violet going for the run back double here.
Just going to over curl.
Ska inte bara slänga garden då?
Ska vi inte gadda? Eller?
Då kommer vi hit så ligger det jävligt bra för oss.
Sometimes when we tell ourselves we
De
can't
har
be
inte
wide,
dubbeln där nu.
we end up being
Vilken
narrow.
har du,
Sometimes
den
the
här
other
då?
way.
Lite mer. Där.
Bara lägga så eller?
Okej.
Då lär vi spela den. Ta timeout.
Timeout is called by Sweden, feeling like this might be a key point in the game.
Det är ganska bra läge nu.
Ja. Alltså kommer vi hit.
Ja.
Då är det jävligt bra.
Ja, det är ungefär samma som Fabian lirar ju.
Han lirade ju den här nyss liksom.
Ja, det är sant. Men det är...
Man lämnar väl den då.
Har vi koll på linjen här? Min skenar ju extremt på slutet.
Tja.
Man ser ju... Vad ser man typ?
Man ser lite mindre än halva, va?
Man ser det per. Jag tror...
Ja, den finns
jag
väl,
vet
men
kanske, men den är svinsvår.
Men bak 4 så kommer den ligga... Då kommer den standard ligga andra sidan då.
Vi vill inte riskera någonting här, att vi råkar... Men dutta den och rulla in.
För jag tycker han har just spelat den här. Här är ju perfekta positionen.
Problemet blir väl om vi puttar in den där. Ja, det spelar ingen roll. Men det gör vi nog inte eftersom den är...
Jag tror att så länge vi får någonting här så kan de inte bara göra den dubben och vi...
Vad är marginalen då? Här?
Ja.
Ja, marginalen är här.
Fast samtidigt så tar vi...
Ja.
Om vi lägger den här, de gör den.
Hur kommer vi åt den då? Spelar den bak 8?
Alltså egentligen gör det inte så mycket om de här ligger andra sidan.
Samma sten i princip då?
Ja, samma sten. Lite. Marginal där.
Spelar en 10 bak 4 någonting.
Så inte marginalkort? Det är inte bättre för isen.
Men spelar en 10 bak 4 och så har vi marginalkort.
Okej, jag tänker så vi inte trycker in den bara.
Kom upp på insidan.
So they all agree on which turn they're playing. The big discussion is just what weight they want to throw. Do they want to play the freeze? Or to play the tap here, push the Yellowstone back and roll in. And the final shout from Johan Nygren is play T-line, tolerance being short. Leaving it short, but I wouldn't mind seeing them maybe get the old tap here. You don't want to drop a guard either. Calling out T-line. Now short, top 4. See if they can get there in the end. Getting real close to the guard.
Okay.
And that's not any good for them.
There.
Yes, they've guarded the other side, but they've left a wide open hole.
What if you just throw the double? Let's sit right here.
I don't know if I like that. I'm just like... You think you can tap this to here?
Might be able to.
What?
You have to kind of skinny the guard a little bit.
Yeah, it's overburied by like half, 3/4.
Well, if we're right here, though, he doesn't...
You probably could.
We can.
I think that's a shot.
Yeah.
Like, even if it's just a straight freeze here, it's
That's
not
pretty
awful.
good. That's decent. Then
He's
we can
guarding and... I think we
like-
try to move this to
I
here.
like Pat. Yeah, you gotta move it. We need to be second shot. Yeah, you saw his. It helped.
Like, even if we crotch it and roll in, it
yeah,
should
even
be
if
okay.
we rub ours, it's not the end of the world.
Like, back 4, you think?
Yep.
Just need to move the top red.
Okay, and just kind of sit there.
Yeah. Like, back 4.
We have a lot of options here, don't we?
Yeah.
Okay, we're good.
If we make this good, it should be good.
Yeah.
This isn't a ton of ice, so get ready to sweep.
Going for a tap though, right?
Yeah, back 4.
Yeah.
You like the ice for back 4? Should be close.
Should be close.
Pull tight, close, Ben.
Back 8.
Clean.
Back
Whoa,
eight.
yeah.
Lots of weight.
Back 8.
Whoa.
Weight's pretty good.
Whoa.
Back 4.
Whoa.
Lots of weight.
Back 8.
Close.
No,
Whoa.
back 8. Back
Clean.
4.
Yep. Whoa.
Back
Whoa. Clean.
Yep. Little up.
Yep. Hard.
Weight's pretty good.
Hard.
Weight's pretty
Yep.
good.
Whoa.
Oh, this is looking
Yeah,
really
yeah,
good here. Coming on to that redstone top 4. That's exactly what they were talking about anyway. Here you see the numbers for the skips. Stopera playing a solid 80%.
Den känns ju
Just had
säkrare att göra.
a couple of big mistakes. Nygren's been all dodgy, but he's made some really good ones.
Och
And that's been the difference, really. It's a couple of key shots.
Nej, den jammar här, va? Jag tror att vi kan lira både den och den. Rulla upp lite grann så.
Men om vi inte alls är där, och då har de ju... Är det inte bättre... Om vi tänker gadden, vad gör den då? Hjälper det någonting? Vi ligger ändå ett. Det är bra att ha hörnet där.
Ganska bra chans att döda matchen.
Jo, det är sant.
Ja, men...
Nej, kör vad du känner. Vi kan köra den. Absolut, kör den. Du har ju satt dem så.
Okej, men garda här då.
Okej. Gör det.
Då lär han ju lira den, eller? Jag tror ändå jag vill göra den här.
Okej.
Gå lite mjukare. Normal.
Normal.
Där.
One thing I'm definitely seeing
Måste gå ganska tight på garden.
with the Swedish team is there's a fair bit of indecisiveness. It's kind of pinging back and forth between shots and
Lirar vid garden så lär han lira dubbelskjuten där.
Johan Nygren never that determined on what he wants to do. It's easy to sort of easy to persuade. But he does go back to the shot he wanted to play, so that's good. And it will be playing a double here. Catching the top pillow ever so thinly, or maybe coming off the back pillow first. Just needs to pass the guard first, and he won't. Well,
Same shot.
But we have to
too
play.
bad.
I mean,
Say
he doesn't really have,
says.
I mean, as long as we make it okay.
Good
I
try.
don't think we can possibly get
As
this.
long as we're here, it's
Inte riktigt marginal.
probably it's only for, because this is dead jamming there, it's only for two. I mean, it's only for one, which is better than
Yeah,
anything.
we just gotta. I mean, how bad is wrecking the guard? Awful, right?
Because I don't know, because he plays this double, he ever hits it here, he spins up, this jams there, and it's for one.
Okay.
I think the same ice is pretty
Right.
close, right?
Yep. Where was it again?
Put it down. Yeah. Same tap. Just try to get as close to nose on that one as we can. Yes. Just try to buzz that guard. Think a hair less, maybe? No, I mean like hair less ice.
It's the same shot, same
Yeah.
call. Coming close to the guard. Just a back four weight here. And play that little yellow-red combination.
Back eight. Yeah.
Back eight.
Whoa. Clean.
Back eight. Weight's
Clean.
pretty good.
Whoa.
Back
Whoa.
eight.
Close. Close.
Back eight.
Yep. Yep. Hard. 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 Hard.
Oh, just lost it.
Yep.
Yep. Yep.
Karsh is on the guard. And it'll be interesting to see what Sweden might have here.
Just took off.
At the very first look, it looks tough to get to.
Släng igenom den, eller? Du har ju liksom den här. Okej, det är nästan värt att försöka.
Think the same shot here.
Det är inte så mycket risk på den här. Jag måste ändå komma upp.
Måste
Spelar jag den där för 3.
Alltså så länge du är på den först så kommer det ju inte...
Det kommer inte hända någonting. Bara inte typ...
Men kan den gå ner på där så?
Nej. Jag tycker vi lirar på den. Alltså jag ser inte så mycket som kan gå fel om jag inte är typ... upp på halv på den. Och jag ska ändå träffa den först.
Men... ja. Det är ju risk att vi ger dem 3.
Nej, ingen risk.
Jag tycker som vi ligger nu är vi ju 2 upp.
2 upp efter 8, det är bra.
Jag tycker jag borde sätta den här alltså.
Ja, det är inte att jag inte tror att du sätter den.
Är vi bara insida på den så. Det är aldrig en...
Nej, för här, du kommer ju aldrig få den dit.
Jag tycker
det
vi
är
ska
bara
skita
den
i det
här.
här och bara nöja oss med
Och all insida...
det är alldeles
All
för
insida
farligt. Vi
på,
kan inte
nej,
tappa poäng
insida
här.
på den.
Särskilt inte, vi riskerar ju liksom att tappa 3.
Jag vill lira på den.
Jag tycker
Vilken
vi är
fart.
bra igen.
Clearing.
Well, this time,
Lite mindre kanske.
Johan Nygren more determined, but he's not getting a lot of backing from his team. He wants to play the double here for 2, possibly for 3 if he can catch the one on the wing of the forfeit. His team's not really giving him a lot of positive reinforcement here. They're just saying, oh, well, we can give up 3 if you overcurl it. And it's not really what you want to hear before throwing. It could be a key shot here. Last stone of the 8th end. Panic sweep to begin with. Looking close. Well, there we go, gets the triple. I think he jammed it at the back, so it's only for 2, but still a great shot by Johan Nygren. This time, he was determined and didn't want to listen to his team. He said, we're playing this shot, boys, and he makes it. And that could be the game-winning shot right there in the 8th end. A score of 2 for Sweden.
In med båda, Anton.
Va? In med båda.
In med båda.
Yeah.
And there's no doubting Nygren. 8-5 for Sweden.
Jag tyckte vi skulle fega, men...
Jag tyckte egentligen det också.
Är det så?
Men det skulle ändå vara ganska mycket miss för att det inte skulle.
Ligger lite tight.
Ja, bra fart. Lite långt kanske. Här då, håll igång den.
Another cracking shot from Johan Nygren.
Men fart är viktigast.
Leaves Sweden scoring 2. They're up 8 shots to 5 after 8 ends of play. They're currently in the 9th end.
Bra.
Det är bra, Anton.
Bra, Anton.
Bra, Anton.
Tryckte in det lite.
Frys på den där då.
Ja. Frys på den.
Sweden draws the forfeit. And USA will throw the corner.
Luke a little bit.
Line's fine.
Luke.
Line's fine. Line's good.
Luke. Yep.
Line's pretty good. Line's pretty good.
Okay, it's good. Nice shot.
USA a bit more desperate here to score multiples, 2 preferably, as they may not,
Ligger helt okej. Behöver kalla lite.
as if Sweden steals here, it's not going to be looking good for them on the 10th end.
Wow, lite lång.
So it'll be interesting to see if we see 2 corner guards come up here.
Bra
Helst
linje.
inte, måste vänta. Ja, kör du! Kör du!
Ingen döds på den.
Oh. Ja! Oh.
Okej. Bra spel. Bra.
Well, I promised to say something about the curling history of Sweden.
Same thing. Nice and even.
I figure this is the only time we might not get too much excitement. And I can tell you that curling came to Sweden in the 1840s, brought there by Scottish businessman William Andrew McPhee. And in 1852, he was integral to found the Bohusländska curling club. And the real breakthrough came for the sport in 1913 when the game was demonstrated by Scottish curling players during the Nordiska Spelen, or Nordic Games, which was an event where they hosted international competition in several winter sports. And then 4 curling clubs were founded. And then the Swedish Federation was founded in 1916. So, and after that, obviously a long history of successful Swedish curling.
Thank you for that, Sandra.
What?
We did see the US team put a second corner guard there.
Okay.
And
I think it's
then I missed
here
Peel
or it's here.
from Sweden.
What do you like better?
You can tap that too.
Don't hate this.
I don't hate this either. Just a 3?
Yep.
Okay.
Just a 3.
Okay.
Now you say thinking that long guard isn't doing us any favors, so we're going to wrap another guard around it, hoping Sweden might peel that eventually. Or they'll have a double guard. Probably Sweden will go after the red guard once more.
Top 12.
Don't really want it in.
But then they'll have two corners. They might come around that later.
Probably in.
Sweden will have to use 2 shots to clear him.
Line's pretty good, guys.
No. Okay, go.
Because just simply coming around this guard
Don't want it too deep, Luke.
Yep, go.
won't help them too much. But this guard attempt from Richardson coming up heavy, so it will come into the rings. We'll see if Sweden wants to come after it.
Vill du gå på dubbeln om vi går förbi så tar vi den där bakre. Gå på den. Går vi just förbi så har vi den.
Now going for the double here, Sweden. Nygren saying, well, if you do just miss it, you'll be catching the back yellow. That's an option. So letting his second player, Max Beck, know that go hard for this one. But catching it too thick.
Still not bad.
Yeah.
You know, even if Sweden does give up 3 here, they will have the last one advantage at a tied score coming home. But they would definitely love to not give up more than 2. But the way they are playing is to give up 2. And I think they'll be quite happy to do so.
Definitely less.
Line's good.
G.
Hard, Graham.
2.
Of course, there are other games going on in the Gangneung Curling Center, and the keen observer might have seen something in the back.
Keep
NLR.
going, Graham.
On sheet A,
Keep going, keep
Korea,
going. Hard.
6-5 against China.
Good.
On sheet B, Canada ahead of Turkey, 5-4. On sheet C, Norway winning against Italy, 10-4. And back on our featured sheet, Sweden ahead of the USA, 8-5.
Thank you for that.
Whoa!
Another peel again here. We'll get 1. And at some point again, USA will have to start moving these red stones.
Kind of like the same thing.
Just draw there now.
Yeah, let's do something now.
I mean, we can just straight draw here too. It's not bad.
Yeah, just tap it.
Yeah.
I like the tap, probably, yeah.
Back 12?
Yeah, back 12 is good.
And you still get a little roll into the
So
guard.
they're wanting to
Creative
find
pocket,
cover
that's good too.
in behind the corner, but they would also like to move these red stones about. So trying to do both here. They're keeping the weight down, which is good. You know, if you ever play a big takeout weight here, and you catch it off skew, you roll out, that's your end over. So making sure you leave the shooter in play.
Gotta go.
Line's good. Whoa!
Line's good. Whoa. Yep.
Whoa!
Back
Whoa,
four,
whoa,
back
whoa,
four.
whoa.
Might just tap this straight in the nose.
Not bad.
Not
Pretty
bad
good,
at all.
actually.
Pretty happy with that. Sweden will make a play on the open yellow.
Det är helt okej att rulla av.
Ja, exakt.
Okej.
Men försök komma dit.
Låter bra.
It's fairly animated. Some players you'll get that, and certain players you won't see if they've missed or made it.
Yep. Wood. Miss.
Bra så.
Sweden makes the nose hit.
Could do this, but I don't love it. Because you just keep the angle. Could call a timeout.
Probably good.
I don't hate.
Make sure we get our deuce. Want to call it?
Yeah.
USA doesn't have too much time on hand, actually. 6.5 minutes. So if they want to discuss this, it would be a good time to call a timeout.
Want to really hit, right?
Oh, maybe.
Let me try that. Like if you ever roll to here, it's good, because then you can't double them.
Yeah, I'm just worried, like if we don't get rid of one of these, we're never gonna get rid of them.
Think you ever make this? Through the port?
I like that a lot, actually. We even flop it under the guard, that's great.
And because
That's
we're
a
on
shot.
sheet delta,
Yeah, it's definitely a
you
shot.
will get maximum walking
How much
time.
you got of this?
I'm
you don't even need to throw. You don't need to remove it.
Yeah.
You can throw hack.
Probably like board.
Here is Mark, the coach for Team USA.
Well, right now we're actually getting it.
Yeah, we might be able to.
Even if you were to place something on like that yellow and then get over, as long as you don't leave a double, right?
Yeah. I don't like this though.
We gotta get rid of.
I really like going after this one.
Yeah, me too. It's
right?
really helpful.
I mean, even if you hit that, it's gonna move the stuff around, and it'll be a little bit better.
Yeah, great.
And we'll probably roll under the corner.
This is way better.
Yeah. So now next end, right, when we're coming home, some of that intern side is really cut.
Yeah.
Right, that intern draw line. Let's pay attention to that on draws, right? The cut part is the hardest spot to move. Okay.
So you like hack or board?
I'll tell you.
We got 40 seconds.
Well, it's just all about what's the right. Depends on how much I can see. So
I think you can see quite a bit.
Okay. I mean, I kind of like hack better, but
I'll just let you know because I'm worried.
So the call is made.
Go hack.
I think you can see.
You like this ice?
Hack for sure. Enough ice for hack?
Yep.
Okay.
It's a bit of a toughie. Hack
Just a
weight
little more than our last one. Wait.
down onto
Yeah.
the
Little
redstone
more.
left of the
back
forefoot.
Yeah.
And of course, we're playing hack weight.
That's a nice hack here.
If you're ever a touch wide, you'll tick your own yellow and might run through.
Hack up.
Touch narrow,
Good
tick
hack.
the guard
Yes.
here.
Good
Not a
hack.
lot of room for error, I think.
Good hack.
Whoa.
close.
Whoa.
Whoa.
Good hack.
Whoa.
Close.
Whoa.
Good hack.
Close.
Whoa. Whoa. Whoa.
Whoa.
Well,
Okay, it's good.
Luke Violet
Pretty good.
makes it look easy.
Try a little hot whisk.
He's hoping to maybe roll in behind cover, but will sit right there.
Sorry.
Johan Nygren
Vill jag se hela dem?
made an absolute beaut in the 8th end. Here we go. Real nice double. He's unlucky to jam it at the back. Could have been for 3. But 2 was big
red,
there.
2 red.
They have a 3-point lead.
Louise, på linan.
Tror det är okej is. Kanske.
All they're trying not to do is give up more than 2 here. It does seem like they'll follow Luke Violet down the same path.
Vad gör vi? Vi går efter och gör samma sten som de gjorde.
Ja.
Okej. Sari.
Sorry.
Playing bumper weight.
60.
That is about what Violet ended up throwing. It was a little bit hot on his hack throw.
Lite hårt kanske. Wow. Lite hårt. Igen. Wow, wow, wow.
Var det?
Wow.
Ingenting.
Hey.
Hanging, needing to bend. He doesn't get there. So still 2 yellows in the house for USA.
Lite hårdare.
Now the 3 is in play.
He guards it. Well, if he guards it, he's giving us a shot for 4 off that.
Well, that's so fun.
Well, I mean, it's a huge point.
Yeah. Could really screw up some angles if you do that way.
What do you like, guys?
I don't have a whole lot of time.
I think they might need to take another talk here.
Try to just go here, but then if this goes, if he doesn't make the roll, we get 3.
Well, even if he makes the roll to here, we're playing that for 3.
Do you like this?
I don't know if I like that.
I don't
I
mind
don't know
that
if
at
I love
all.
going here.
You don't mind that?
I don't love it.
No, I don't love that either.
All right, what do you like?
I don't hate that at all.
Do you like running it or tapping it?
Either.
like just normal, try to roll it to here and don't really care.
Probably like to lie a couple though when you're done, right?
Well, we roll it to there and we make this. I think that's a shot.
Okay, I do.
We just got to make sure we keep all three of them around.
Yeah.
Are they playing it this way?
Don't mind it. What way are you thinking? 2 or 1?
2.
Okay.
Yeah, I like that.
All right, make it good.
Oh, this is a really good shot if they make it. Playing the run back on the yellow, catch the back red, try and roll the shooter half buried behind the guard. They'll be lying 3, and yeah, to do it perfect, I think it'd be really hard for Sweden to make a double.
Okay, throwing 2.
Yep.
Okay.
I think in reply to that, they'll go for the nose freeze.
Well, that's risking giving up 4 though, Eleanor. I think you might see UC happy if they were to be that bold.
2. 2. 2.
Yep. Wait, yeah. Whoa. Wait. Whoa. Whoa.
Weight's good, 2.
Whoa.
Weight's good, 2.
Whoa.
Does make the run.
Okay.
Doesn't make the rule.
That's fine.
Wonder if the triple might be on for Sweden. And if it's one guy you don't want to leave a triple, it's probably Johan Nygren.
Säkra dubben, va?
He's been making a few really good upweight shots.
Tror jag vill ha lite mer is bara för säkerhets skull. Okay.
He'll be really happy to get 2 yellows going here. You know, give up 2, coming home 1 up. That's just really good. And we'll see if the triple might come off for him. I wonder if the nerves might be showing a little bit here, knowing that make a good one here might be the winner.
Whoa!
A little panic at the start. It goes 1, 2. Oh, so close to making the third. Wow.
Bra försök, det var inte långt ifrån.
Tråkig knappen fan.
Let's take a look at that again. 1, 2. You know, if you catch a second yellow, just a hair thicker, you get the third one.
Alltså, hade den varit typ så mycket tjockare träff. Det var lugnt.
That's so close.
Det är okej. Rätt bra.
Well, that's still a great shot by the Swedish skip.
Det var lite...
USA, I say only, gets to score 2 here. Last stone of the 9th end, Andrew Stopera leading the 8 foot.
Button up a little bit, boys. Full 8 or just 8. 8 foot.
Well, he missed one of those draws.
Yep.
The sun turn draw. It was in the 6th end where they gave up a steal of 2. That was a bit of a turning point in the game.
Nice and steady. Nice and steady.
But he's made his draws after that. He'll make this one.
Good sweep. All right.
Steal here.
We'll get 2, but Sweden will lead the game. 8 shots to 7 after 9 ends of play. And we'll be back with the final, perhaps the final end of
Det är
play.
bra. Vi är 1 upp med sista stäm. Det viktiga med...
Det är bara en dragning på din sista. Vad sa du? Det är bara att Johan får dra på sin sista så är det ju...
Ja, eller jag får ju till och med slå liksom.
Va?
The Swedes getting ready for the final end as we see Graham Fenson throw the first rock.
Solid 1.
Luke.
One's good.
They are, of course, looking for a couple of center guards here to
Pretty good.
use the free guard zone. They're needing to steal here. 1 for the extra end, 2 for the win.
You can go, Luke. Yep.
It's good, Jack.
Good. Luke.
Oh, I almost thought I wasn't going to make it.
Well, those are tough to make, I have to say, as a lead. You know, if that's just barely touching that blue hog line, that stone gets taken off. And you don't play those long guards very often during a week, so being able to take 10 feet of weight off and make it is really impressive. And talking about impressive, look at this. Anton Degerfeldt coming on as a sub in this game and making the tick shot. So you're not allowed to remove these guards, but you can move them. He's basically neutralized the guard here, and he's leaving it open for his skipper. So all they're wanting is Johan Nygren to have a draw to the forfeit for the game. Graham Fenson can't do anything but throw another center.
Yep, you can go.
Halfway, guys. It looks like you can go.
It's always frustrating when you make that perfect first guard and
that's good.
Your opponent makes the tick shot. You know, you're not going to get your 2 guards. We'll see if Degerfeldt can make the tick shot again. That would be just spectacular. These were made left and right last year with the directional sweeping. They're all tougher again this year. I wonder if they overcooked this one. Yes, they have. A missed line call. Denies Degerfeldt another tick.
Good weight, though.
All right, you guys remember what it was like last time.
Yeah.
So
Speed's
stay
really
close.
It's okay.
This might grind down at the end.
Make it good. Top 4.
USA started curling all before the Swedes. Scottish immigrants brought the game to Canada in the mid-1700s, and by 1832 it came to the US. Curling clubs started popping up everywhere in New York City, Detroit, Milwaukee, and Portage, Wisconsin. And USA is now one of the bigger curling nations in terms of players.
Okay, good.
Okay. Earlier this week, I mentioned that Benjamin Richardson is a music student. He plays cello. And after that, I actually learnt that he's brought his electric cello to Gangneung because he's trying to get into Juilliard. And so he is on a strict practice schedule. So not just curling practice, also music practice.
Yeah, I was trying to call him out on the cello thing in the last time we had the US on the broadcast, but I think I believe him now. As we see Sweden all unlucky to, well, unlucky to jam the yellow. Of course, they were just looking for the straight peel there, so it is a missed shot from Max Beck.
Top 4.
That's 1 yellow in the house. Of course, the more yellows in the house, the more pressure added for Nygren if he might have to play a shot against the game, so to speak.
Hold on. Let it sit.
This draw
Okay.
will stop in time, but sits in the back of the 12 foot. Nygren wanting to peel the center guard again, this time seeing if he might just run it back onto the Yellowstone on the wing.
2-3 delar.
2-3.
Yep. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Okay, cross up.
Makes the peel, doesn't get the yellow, but main objective complete.
All right, halfway.
You know, Sweden was the first nation to win the World Junior Curling Championships when it was introduced back in 1975. Hosted in former East York, in Toronto, really. It was Jan Ullsten from Sweden. Pick up the gold. Donald Barcombe was the first one to win gold for the US in 1979.
America here just trying to take control of the 4 foot. But you'll see Team Sweden pushing back and trying to keep the forefoot clear for their last stone.
Yep. Whoa. Yep. Yep. Whoa. Whoa. Yep.
Oh, lucky there. He makes contact with the yellow in the house, but we'll still stick around. USA still lying 2. You know what the problem is? If this keeps up, USA can draw in and lie 3 before Sweden's last rock, which means if they ever chose to play the hit and they roll out, it's a steal of 2 and the game for the Swedes.
Wait's fine.
Yep, G a little
So
bit.
they might be pressured into playing a draw, whereas Johan Nygren was probably hoping to just make any kind of takeout for the win. So he's really hoping for his third Fabian Wingfors to make the slash double here.
Det viktiga är bara att få ut den.
Kör kalv.
Just going to be the guard this time too.
Yeah. Okay.
USA is thinking, yeah, let's throw the guard once more.
Touch more.
Oh, just wonder what Johan Nygren's heartbeat might be now. He knows what's coming.
Yeah.
He knows what he needs to do here. And after a tough week, a win here against the US would be major.
Sätter jag den topp 4 så kommer jag aldrig vara för knappen jämn.
The pair has been solid today.
Okay, 1-3 this
Again,
time.
it's
good. Tight's
right
good.
To my
been very
stick.
much
We
down
want 3,
to a
then
few
drop.
key shots.
Tight. Drag it here. Let's go.
A couple of key misses from
right here. Let's go.
USA, and then a few key
All the way,
shots
boys.
made from the Swedes.
All the way. Let's go.
Oh,
Okay,
leave it. Okay, it's good.
Good. That's good.
The guards back up, and Sweden is thinking about changing it up here.
Ja, jag gillar det. Okay. Därifrån tror jag.
Okay.
Gör det om du vill.
Så.
De har i och för sig ganska mycket att komma runt här. Det ligger ju inte jättenära.
Jag tycker det är mycket bättre att plocka garden.
Okej, dra.
Då har han ju ett slag på sista.
Okej.
För det är det typ slaget.
Ska du ha is?
Jag vet inte om jag vill gå från det hållet.
Enkelt slag. Och då har han så just
Jag tror jag vill gå därifrån.
Typ här eller?
Lite mer. Lite mer.
Han ligger vi bakom 10, då är det kört.
So, liking the draw here.
Alltså jag gillar ju att plocka garden, ja.
Men det känns som att vi kommer inte kunna slå oss ut i det här. Och sätter jag den här, även om jag sätter den till topp 8 och som helst, så har jag ju dragfarten till nästa. Dra den topp 4.
Nygren's making a good point here. There's a good chance he'll have to play the draw for the win on his next one, so he's wanting to play a draw here to find his draw weight. Of course, he could just peel the center guard. That would be the safest option because he's always going to be left a shot for the game then. But if he can make a good draw here, can make it easier for him on the next one. And he might not have to risk the game either.
Jobba! Forward! Jobba! Oh, whoa! Yep, yep! Yep! Forward! Forward! Whoa!
A little tight for line. It might just pop out on the other side.
Inget. Sit.
I think it will. The weight was good. Still tight for line.
Okay.
USA will get a chance to play a little hit and flop to lie 3.
Jag behöver nya handskar.
but then still, Nygren should have a really good guess for his draw. As he most likely will get the same draw for the win.
Just board, make the hit.
I like this. You can see a lot of it.
Yeah.
Make it good.
Encouraging words
Like
from
that
his
ice
front
there.
end.
Wouldn't mind a touch less, but that should be pretty close.
No, no less. That's good ice.
Everything a skip needs for these pressure shots.
Yep.
Soft board.
Yep.
Soft.
Hard.
Well, the fact is, he's going to have to make this shot here.
Hard. You gotta go hard.
This is missed.
Hard.
Game's over. Well, he'll pass the guard.
Hard roll. Hard roll. Too hard.
And he does make contact with the red. And Nygren quick to put the broom down for the draw. And he has the button there for the win. Just play the draw. He should have a good guess, and he knows that if he gets just even to the 8 foot here,
Yeah, I don't think I thought
at least it's for an extra end. So
honestly, it's so crazy.
Samma fart som förra då?
Yes. Vad var ni på förra?
90.
with that, just a little bit less pressure, knowing, okay, 8 foot's good for the extra, but we can make it, get it to the 1 foot for the win. Last stone, 10th end here, Johan Nygren.
Lite lång.
He's made some really good big weight shots. We'll see if he can
Oh, bara part.
make the touch shot.
Ingenting då.
Calling it heavy,
Helt upp. Helt upp.
and it's looking heavy too. How far will it go?
Shut up. Shut.
Is it going to slip all the way through or onto the backing? It will go onto the backing. I was a little worried. We're going to overcurl there. So Johan Nygren not being able to stay calm and make the draw.
Lägg upp en saver nu.
A steal for USA, and it's all tied up at 8 each. We will have extra fun, extra curling, as we'll be back with an extra end.
Går igen bara.
Så bra.
Yes, sätter sista. Bra. Ja, tid på det.
80.
Where?
Definitely more. Yeah.
Extra end underway.
Line a little, got a little roll.
Weight's good too. Yep, Luke.
Yep.
Hard,
Luke.
Hard, Luke. Hard, Luke. Get center line. Hard. Hard.
Okay.
Hard.
Okay.
Hard, hard,
Okay.
hard,
Okay.
hard.
That's good.
Okay.
In. Tid.
Ja.
That center guard doesn't find the best of spots here. It's halfway, which means there's a lot less room for USA to get a second center guard in there
Jag kallar
and
lite.
get that maximum separation.
Lite lång.
So this time Sweden, instead of playing the tech shot, they're just going to draw the wing, seeing as
Ja, kör.
they feel
Ner på tid.
Oho. Ta lugnt.
they'll have a pretty decent chance for a double
Bra.
if USA puts up another center guard. So this is just a bit of a saver.
I guess tight, but
Yep.
if you're in, it's okay.
You gotta get better guard here. Benny maybe early. Give me a little more. Top 4. No, it's not there.
Oh,
Not that
room.
heavy. 12.
Room.
It's not that heavy.
Room.
Yeah, it's 3-4. Okay, 4
Gotta
is fine.
finish. Yep.
Whoa, no.
Yes.
Yep. Yep.
Gotta be buried.
Go, guys.
Hard.
Looking for the
Go,
tight
Benny,
guard
go.
here.
Hard.
Go, go, go,
Even
go,
top
go,
12,
go,
if they can
go,
get
go.
buried.
pretty good.
We'll just nibble the rings, and although Sweden can see a piece of it, I might just redirect right onto their own red.
Nästa ringet.
Skulle kunna spela på den.
I think Graham Fenson does really well in settling down after having a big sweep over skip stones and then throwing really nice and delicate draws for the next end.
Lite passiv.
That can sometimes be a challenge for
Kan komma rätt mycket.
leads especially.
Yeah, it's like biathlon.
Yeah.
Ingen risk med linje i alla fall.
Having to calm down before
Linjen är ingen risk. Man måste stanna bara.
precision shooting.
Nej, bara stanna. Okej, kör ner den.
Jag drar.
Kör.
Different tactic employed by Sweden here, looking to control the forefoot, but this draw coming up a little heavy, back four, and that is not good for Sweden. It's really playing into the hands of USA.
If you have hammer and you're drawing behind center guards, you really want it above the tee line.
T, back four. T.
Line's good. Stay close, guys. Line's good.
Line's good.
Luke.
T.
Luke. Yep. Line's good. Yep.
Line's good. Weight's good. Weight's good.
You're freezing?
Yep.
Okay.
Whoa.
Yep. Luke, a little bit.
No, it's not. It's not frozen. It is.
Oh.
Okay.
Great throw back.
That's good, Benny.
Real nice draw there. That could prove crucial, because if that's the stone USA will be guarding for the remainder of the end, Nygren's going to have quite a lot, not a lot of real estate for the last draw. You can barely see the pin there, so if I was Sweden, at some point I would want to try and move that shot stone. Max Beck going for the double. Doesn't make contact with the second. USA will guard again.
Yeah. You like the same way? I don't mind the same way.
Yeah. It's a guard.
So 1-2.
Don't.
Little room.
Room. G.
Ben Richardson having a
line close.
smashing game, throwing at 86%.
Graham.
I'll tell you who's had a smashing game today. China.
As we see on sheet A, China wins
Good sweep, guys.
8-6 against Korea. On sheet B, Canada are the winners against Turkey, 7-5. And on sheet C, Norway wins against Italy 10-4. And back to our featured sheet on the 11th end, 8-all to Sweden and USA.
Yeah, Korea's first loss in the competition. They were undefeated, running into China today. Korea even scored a 4 in the 8th end to try and come back, but missed a button draw on the 10th end for the extra. So good on China for stopping that chain that was Korea. But now all eyes on this sheet, of course, with all other games over. Next round is always exciting. And most spectators are staying put to watch this conclusion. And things are looking really good for USA here. As mentioned, that draw from Richardson could prove ever so fatal for the Swedes. That's something that's sometimes ignored. We talk very often about the leads, throwing up the center guards and those last ends, how important that is. But for the second player to follow up with a really good draw when you're needing to steal, so crucial as well. And of course for Sweden, they're needing to make a double peel. That could be the game if they make one of those. Fabian Wingfors will attempt the slash. It's a pretty thick one. Needing some big weight. But we'll only get the top one here again.
I guess just high. Right here.
Nice and high. Yeah. It's a little less. Probably just take some add off, huh?
Yeah, that's really it, I think.
We got lots of time if you need a sec.
Luke Violette. Trying to guard the golden egg.
Lots of stuff for a third too. You know, hearts racing, and then having to throw a long guard. Probably haven't thrown a long guard all game.
Yeah, all bend.
Just bend, just bend, just bend.
All there.
With the ice being so keen, you're barely coming at the hack to make it
Weight's good.
so easy to overthrow. He's done really well here. Really good. Very nice weight control. Does over curl a fraction, so leaves a slight angle for Sweden. You can hear the skip woeing again. That's pretty international. And we know it's going to be wide, and the double is not made again. Remember, the teams have another timeout now as we are in the extra.
You like it now? Yeah. Okay.
And they will take it.
We can talk about both.
Yeah, right.
What else would we do?
Yeah, I think it's just guard.
I don't like that.
We only need to steal
I don't think
one.
it's even worth it. Yeah, I mean, just like you could go in eventually.
I'm not a huge
That's
fan
pretty
of
good
that.
though.
I mean,
Come here,
I like
boys. Come here.
this is pretty good.
Yes, slash.
Mm-hmm.
So if you throw center guard and he rips,
Then
I mean, he could just come here, but if he does that, we'd nose tap.
I still fit, we probably guard one more.
You're probably going to here though.
I think we keep guarding.
Like if
Probably guard one more. He's probably got to rip. Then we probably go in, right?
yeah.
And then also just planning out our next shot too.
So, this kid's been making those takeouts, right? So I don't want to get anything too close where we can group it in.
I mean, I don't mind throwing a one now.
Throw the one now.
And then what do you like after?
I think you got to get one. I think on the next one.
What do you like on the next?
I think I like coming around.
Like where though is the question.
Top, just bite top four. Maybe just
Try
a
to get
touch
buried,
on the center, so it makes the
Yeah,
draw
but it's-
tight,
No, you don't know. Just it's two guards. Two guards.
Yeah.
Just two guards.
They can make him draw the other
Well,
yeah,
I'd
because like
to-
I don't like. I mean, here, like this can. I don't know how this
even
makes
just
us any
right here.
better for
Well,
us.
obviously, right now this isn't bad. I don't mind right here because the hack waiters are pretty easy with this. Like right now, that's pretty. That's
I mean, I
really
don't mind him
easy
playing
right now.
this hack waiter.
So-
He just rubs. It's so hard.
Well, that's why I like right here to guard it, because then it's just gone.
Where do
I think we throw the one now.
You throw the one.
Where do we want
We
the
got
guard?
30 seconds.
Where do we want the guard?
Man,
First one you want to throw.
throwing one, but
Yeah, but where?
Where do you like on the second
Dead
exactly?
even with him?
I'm a big fan of right here.
I mean, you could go here,
That's not bad
I think
either.
I like that the best.
but I don't mind him forcing him to play this draw.
Me
Like
either.
I don't like he has to play. If we guard that path, he has to play the board waiter.
I mean, like I said, initially I was thinking of leaving the side of the button to draw.
I mean, I just like right here. What's wrong with that?
All right, let's throw the one guard up
Totally
first.
takes the board waiter
Okay.
away. Okay. Where's Ice, Andrew?
Let's make it. We want it dead even here.
That's good.
So they're
I was a little
they were
tight on my
fairly
second.
quick to
Okay, that
conclude
should
what
be
they
good
wanted to
then.
do with their first one.
You can grab the rock, G.
Most of the conversation was about where to put the second one. So they're assuming that Sweden will just play the peel.
Just a one. How's the
Well,
speed?
you never know. Sweden might
Really similar.
mix it up again and try and come around with their first one and play a tap. Because they know what they know what USA is going to do on their next one, or they know their options anyway. We'll see where this guard ends up first. If it leaves a simple double for Sweden, they might play it.
2.
1, 2.
Easy.
2. Don't want to go for weight.
Don't go
1,
there.
2. Wait.
Calling out 2 first. That's halfway. That's a little too close.
1, 2.
Now on the
Alright,
sweep,
guys.
so
We're over.
Make sure we're over.
got to be close.
Yep.
Whoa, whoa, whoa.
We're over.
Let it sit.
That's pretty good there.
Good. I like that.
And actually might make a potential tap harder for Sweden because it's now covering the center line. If that was ever perfect on line, you might even see Sweden come on the out turn, but now they're thinking maybe the double rip.
Finns något annat att göra? Inte riktigt.
Egentligen inte.
Spara cornern till sen.
Yes. Isar.
Okej.
Får gärna stå här uppe.
Okay.
Nygren couldn't make the draw to the button for the win. And then number 10.
Du kan ta lite mindre.
He's been pretty good on the heavy, the upweight shots.
Okay.
Let's see if he can make this double peel. It's so quiet now in the Gangneung Curling Center with the other games having finished. Makes it a little bit eerie. Big sweep from the guys. 1, 2. Does he get the third one? Yes, he does. And they were talking about that. And they have made it another superb shot from Johan Nygren.
And you hear the Swedish crowd roar.
Wow. Just can't catch that anymore. Perfect. Gets everything going. 1, 2, 3, and catches the back one as well. Just opens everything up. And USA were not expecting that. Wow.
Speed's fine here, right?
Yeah.
Well, it's not over yet.
Just T-line. Huh?
USA will have a chance to come around the corner.
Little less, Luke. I think you got to go less.
Okay.
They should, not sure if they want to overbury here. They might even want to show Sweden just a tiny piece, just to make Nygren think about maybe coming after it or just playing the cool draw, give him the option. And then we'll have to see if the Swedish skipper can, come back down to earth and make that draw he didn't make in the 10th end. Remember, he was throwing it just about hack weight for his previous one.
Okay, be patient.
Line's good.
But before all that, Stopera needs to get shot stone here.
He's rock.
Fenson,
It's there.
Richardson
Gotta finish
on
it
the
here.
sweep.
It's there.
Now it's
Graham, close.
leaving the rock
It's there.
on its own. Will it sit in time? I think so.
Okay.
Just good enough.
Not bad.
And Sweden have more than the forfeit to draw to. They'll call a timeout.
Vill bara ha tiden.
Nygren saying
Alltså,
just calling it for the time.
Vad tror du om din dragfart,
Dra
Johan?
ner där, eller?
Ja, jag tycker det.
Inte bara bidraget.
Alltså spela en dragning här. Där. Är vi lite långa så.
Men det är ju lite känsligt med linjen.
Vad tror du om din dragfart?
Bara dra uppåt.
Jag vill nog dra med ryggen.
Okej.
Tror att vi har isen där, vi har gått där några gånger.
Kör vi med ryggen.
Svårt att överkalla med en rätt fart. Men ha lite marginal. Vi måste komma typ här på garden.
Ja. Men det är okej att träffa, det är okej att stanna mot egen också, det gör ingenting.
Ja, jag vill bara ha tiden egentligen. Men vi går ner mot det där.
Du tycker också
Exakt.
dra där, inte fridraget.
Dra i samma spår som han gjorde.
Ja.
Men spela inte fart. Tänk inte att ni har...
Nej, exakt. Spela
Nej. Ja.
Well, I'm generally not a big fan of this.
What have they chosen to do?
They're coming down onto the yellow. They are saying we're just going to play straight draw, playing the same path as Stopera did, but
With backing?
only reason why you're throwing this line is because then you might have the yellow at the back. But if you're playing against the backing, you're going to have to take ice for the backing. If you don't take ice for the backing and think you have the backing, you know, it's just going to go straight through. So
and
you have to think that you have more real estate throwing it to the center line, because obviously the diameter of the 8-foot is at its full length along the center line. And he's actually made that choice now to go back to the straight draw, sitting in the hack, which is, again, generally not what you want to do. But he's made the right choice in the end, I think. We'll just see if he has to draw away here, needing full 8-foot in the extra end for Sweden to win the game here. It's been up and down everywhere, a roller coaster of emotions for both the teams and us up here in the commentating booth. Max Beck and Degerfeldt on the sweep to get it there. I think they have it. I think they got it. It's in the forfeit, and Sweden will win in the extra end, beating USA. He couldn't make it in the 10th end, Johan Nygren, but he surely makes it in the extra end, the forfeit draw. Wow. This has been some game. As we can see, the classic Swedish chant, Smågrodarna, a song and dance to celebrate what could be a crucial victory. You know, playoff chances, they are probably off for Sweden, but with a third win, that should be a real good step in the right direction to avoid relegation. Well, USA, they dropped to 5-3, and with only one game remaining, it's a must-win for the US to get a chance to come to get into the playoffs. And USA, they have China for their last game. China beating Korea today. Just run through those scores again. An upset. China beat Korea 8-6. We saw Canada beat Turkey 7-5. Norway beat Italy 10-4. But here's our final score for the future game. Sweden edging out USA in the extra. If you stay tuned, we'll have some highlights for you. And of course, we'll try and get a few words in with Johan Nygren, skip of Sweden. Also take the time to announce our next game on the broadcast in the women's 11th session this evening at 7 o'clock local time here in Gangneung, Korea. It's Switzerland taking on home nation Korea. So stay tuned for that in a few hours. Sweden already up by 1, leading the game 4-3 as it's skipped for USA, Andrew Stopera, to draw the forfeit to tie the game. But even with a big sweep from the front end, they can't even get it to the 8-foot, and it's a huge steal of 2 for the Swedes. They would be up 6-4.
Jag tycker vi ska skita där och ta ettan. Alltså det är på den.
Det är inte så, alltså det är ganska...
Here's the big shot of the game from Johan Nygren. Makes the triple. Unlucky to jam it in the back, but still good enough for 2. They would lead it 8-5 after 8 ends. In the 9th, Johan Nygren close to making a triple with his last shot, but leaving a draw for 2 for USA. The 2 is made, but still trailing Sweden by 1 as they enter the 10th end of play.
I don't think I thought it was probably pretty close. Honestly,
In the 10th end, Johan Nygren does get the draw to the button for the win, but comes up way heavy. Almost hack weight, but has the backing. to get second shot, but a steal of one for USA. Pushes the game into the extra end.
4-0 eller?
And in the extra, after quite a bit of discussing, they finally choose to play the draw to the forfeit, and this time ever so coolly he makes it for the win. Sweden 9 shots to 8 over USA. Johan Nygren, skip of Sweden, is ready for us now.
Congratulations on your very dramatic win. You made some very, very intense shots. What were you feeling while you were sitting in the hack?
Well, I feel confident because I made a lot of these shots yesterday against, I don't know who we played yesterday, but we played Italy and I made a lot of these shots. So I felt really confident doing the doubles and triples, and I knew how I would throw them and how it would react.
What are your goals for the rest of the week?
Well, we will try to win the game tomorrow against China, and we'll see how far that will take us. But we can't do anything more than what we do in our games.
And how are you enjoying your experience here at the Future City for the Winter Olympic Games?
Well, it's really amazing. It's a great event. A lot of volunteers that make the games really good, and it feels great to be here before the big boys come next year.
Well, thank you so much for your time. Congratulations again, and good luck for the rest of your games.
Thank you.
Thank you for joining us this afternoon. More curling action tonight at 7 here from Gangneung, Korea. Keep watching World Curling TV.